just keep going on fucking tangents.
I'm just gonna give a spoiler alert to my number one as well. They're number 2 and 1 are both Kendrick albums.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh, so now we just gotta find. Well, wait. Let's. All right.
So what's
So I'm assuming we know which two Kendrick albums it is. Can you have the rest of us guess which order you have it put in?
let's do that.
It's 14, 15, right? Or sorry, 13, 15, right?
Wait, what?
2015, 2013. I'm assuming one of them is the one we already talked about.
No, actually, it's not the one we talked about.
Okay. Wait. We're doing. Okay.
Okay.
Shit. Now we got to find out.
Is it his second album?
No, dude. We talked about this. It's that fucking brick wall, man. It's that fucking brick wall. It's that stupid fucking brick wall.
That's one of them. Yeah.
Okay.
It's that stupid fucking brick
Then it's
wall.
a Pit the Butterfly.
But now we have to figure out, did he put...
I'm going to say...
Section
Pat, I swear to fucking God, I'll leave this podcast right now if you tell me that Damn is a better album than To Pimp a
Wait, is it Damn? My nigga, if it's Damn...
I'll walk out right now. I will walk out right now if you sit here and tell me that To Pimp a Butterfly is a better or a worse album than Damn.
That's the preview right there. That's what I got.
I hope you got your shoes on, bro.
Listen. We about to stand. Listen, you about to see the hottest reaction right now. Say that motherfucking. No, don't leave the room. What you doing? Get here. What the fuck is you doing?
What's good, y'all? It's Pat from Speakerboxx Studios. I just wanted to say thank you for listening, and I want to provide a little bit of context for this episode. So this is the very first episode we recorded, like the entire podcast, and we had it in the vault for nearly a year by the time this releases. So if we say a few things that seem late or outdated or inconsistent with how we feel later on down the line, it's because it probably is. Now, this episode may not have that problem because we're talking about our top 5 favorite hip-hop albums of all time, which probably haven't changed that much. Maybe they have. Anyway, that's enough of that. I hope y'all enjoy the episode. Anytime we upload an old episode like this, we'll let y'all know to, be transparent and avoid confusion. Anyway, thank you.
Yo, what is up? You are listening to Speakerboxx Studios. My name is Gio. To my right, I have got...
It's DJ Pat Nato, y'all. What's good?
Right in front of DJ Pat Nato, we've got...
I don't say my name, but I don't feel like saying my name.
He doesn't feel like saying his name.
Enigma.
This is Sean. All right, so
that's crazy.
We're just gonna say it, just Sean.
To the right of Sean, we've got
Jesus.
We've got Jesus.
No. All right. No, it's DJ Hilly D.
DJ Hilly D. Again, we're gonna run it back one more time. I'm DJ Gio. To my right is DJ Pat Nato. Up in front of DJ Pat Nato is my boy DJ Sean. You know him as Noon Tunes. To his right, we've got DJ Hilly D, and you're listening to the first episode of our brand new podcast, Speakerboxx Studios. We've had this in plans for a couple of weeks now, but this is the first time we finally get to record it. And to be honest, this episode is going to be a bit more of a test run, just kind of gathering, information on what we want to talk about, figuring out what the flow of things are like. This could kind of serve more as maybe like a episode 0 as opposed to like an episode 1. Maybe we don't end up uploading this one, but we just listen back to it as a group and kind of figure out what we kind of gathered from our first recording. But we'll kind of figure it out as we go, because this is kind of all of our first steps towards working towards something like this. I have some experience in podcasting, but not too much. I've never actually participated in one. I've more so just helped on podcasts, because that's what I got to be doing here sometimes, because there's some people just don't be doing their damn jobs here. But
All right.
But I digress. We do have a couple topics that we did want to dive into today, just to kind of let you guys learn a bit more about us. I think the big one that we wanted to dive into was not really a debate. I guess we could do a bit of a debate depending on what we decide the criteria of the conversation is. But top 5 hip hop albums of all time, top 5 rap albums, however you want to qualify. I know there's a different conversation to be had there, but that might be for a later episode. We're not going to start just yet, just because we're still kind of trying to figure it out as we go. But that's the type of stuff that we're looking to do here. We want to talk music. We want to just talk smack. This is just 4 dudes chilling in a room like every other fucking podcast, but we're going to make it in a way that's way more entertaining and way funnier. Let's something that, like, what do you guys think is something that makes us stand out, just off rip? I can think of a couple.
I think just being fucking us. I'm not even gonna lie.
No,
like,
for real.
For real.
I think all of us bring something different to to the table that kind of meshes well together. That lets us just kind of chuck our shit into the ring and hope for something good to come out of it.
What do you bring, Gio?
What do I bring?
What do you bring, Gio?
What do I? I can't say the shit. I can't say it on here, bro. I don't know if I can say what I bring to this table. It's more rather what I don't bring to this table.
That's wild.
Yo. So we ran into a technical difficulty there. Lesson number 1 to future podcasters out there, as an obviously experienced podcaster, as I said, having worked on many podcasts before this one.
Obviously.
Don't record on GarageBand because that shit's whack. Oh wait, what are we? We can curse on this.
Yeah,
just edit it out if we need to. But
I mean, bro,
Fuck this shit.
we are 4 grown ass men sitting in a podcast studio. If you can't handle us saying, never mind. Saying fuck.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm not going to dive into that because there's no point. You know what words I'm talking about. We ran into some technical difficulties there. Our fault. But we're back on track now. You heard us talk there for the first couple seconds, and I think it's probably okay for us to just kind of dive into this first topic as quickly as we can, just kind of gauge how we feel about it. Even though we didn't know that we were going to do top 5 hip hop albums, I'm hoping that we all know our music tastes enough to at least throw off, like, maybe do you want to give off our number 5s first? Do we want to go around and do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
Yeah, no, we will always go 5 and then we go 4. Then we'll do 3.
All right, well, I'll go 5, I'll go 4, I'll go 3, I'll go 2, I'll go 1. Give me a second. Let me pull out my my last FM here to check my most played music of all time.
I'd have to look at my spot.
We have to keep in mind that I'm basing this off of, at least, and hopefully this helps gauge it for you guys. This is not my top 5 best hip hop albums of all time.
Okay.
This is my personal top 5 hip hop albums of all time.
Okay.
Shaped me as a person, made me who I am today.
Oh, that kind of
That changes things a lot. Because like I could be here and be like, To Pimp a Butterfly,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
The Blueprint,
Yeah.
Illmatic.
Yeah.
But like everybody fucking has those
Yeah.
conversations.
It's like that fucking Twitter nerds and shit.
Yeah, I think a lot of people get hung up on that, where it's like you can't even say your actual favorite. You got to say what like the popular favorite is. You're gonna get, like,
Exactly.
Fuck you, you don't got Biggie Smalls on. It's like,
Man.
Bro, I'm 21.
Biggie
Biggie was dead for 4 years by the time I came out the womb, dog.
Like I always see people in our age range putting like Tupac's like, nigga, I know you're not your favorite rapper. Like, yeah, not grow up to him. Yeah.
That was a conversation that Tyler the Creator had. Yeah. He
Yeah.
was like, I hate these fucking whack ass kids that decide to go on their fucking Twitters and talk all about how their favorite hip hop albums, Ready to Die, Illmatic, fucking Enter the why am I forgetting the
Enter the 36
Thank you,
Chambers?
Jesus Christ, dude. Enter the Chambers. That's all my favorite shit. Motherfucker, you've been alive. You were alive for none of those releases. Like, just be real with it.
I mean,
talk
like,
about the shit that you were listening to it. And like, look, I'm not saying that people can't have that shit as their favorite albums of all time.
But if all your albums are that old, it's like,
You ain't listening to nothing, really.
yeah.
Like, yeah, and I think it takes away from like because look, all of us grow up, or at some point, all of us fell in love with music, and at some points it was all different music. I'm not saying that you can't fall in love with Ready to Die. I'm not saying that you can't fall in love with Illmatic. I'm just saying that if you're fucking 16-year-old Kevin from fucking like
Wisconsin,
Wallingford, Connecticut,
Oh,
like,
okay.
and you're sitting here telling me your favorite album is Ready to Die, I'm gonna be like, is it really though? Is it real?
I will say about Tupac though is that when I first heard him, I was like, what the fuck is this dude saying? I just thought he was just like,
You're gonna get us
wait,
canceled.
hold on. Don't get in your emotions because I'm not done yet.
In my emotions.
I'm just saying in general, general public before we hear this. I'm saying like when I first heard him, I was really getting into him. Like, yo, he seemed like some angry dude. But I went back, I was listening to Strictly for My Niggas. That album has made my favorite top 5 hip hop albums. I don't know which number I'm gonna rank it, but I'd say definitely Strictly for My Niggas. Like that album right there, top 5 for me is in my top 5.
Is that gonna be your 5?
I don't know
You
if it's
wanna
gonna
put
be
that
my
5?
5, but it's in my list.
All right, how about this? I'll give you guys my number 5 so we can get it started.
All right.
In case you can't tell, I'm a youngin. I'm 21 years. Should we go around and tell people how old we are so they can get a better understanding of of our music taste? Because I feel like if they all just go into the assumption that we're all the same age, they're gonna be mad fucking confused. I was born in 2002, so this will help gauge you. Pat, you were born in the year
2001.
2001. Hilly, you were born in the year.
Hold up, before I even give my year, I thought you were a little bit older. I'm not even gonna hold you.
When I first met Sean, he thought the same thing. I told him I was.
That blew my mind. I was like,
I'm gonna be honest. I'm trying to hold back my reaction to finding out this guy's only a year older than me. Because if you look at me and him sitting next to each other right now, and you said that there was a 1 year age difference, I'd say you're fucking lying, dog. Can't look at this on the camera, man. Do you think that these two people are a year apart? Be for real with me, man.
I grew a beard early. That's why.
yo.
That'll do it. Yeah,
Berto,
that'll fucking
come on,
do it.
man.
All
Just
right.
tell the world already.
1998.
1998.
1993.
All right, get the fuck out of here.
Sean was born in 2000.
Yeah.
Sean was born in 2000. Were you? Because you were fucking drunk off your ass, and you were drunk off your ass on Thursday, and you couldn't tell us how old you were. Because when you were sober, you were 22, but when you were drunk, you were 23.
No. I was actually.
I'm being dead ass, right?
No. No, I'm 23. But what happened is that I was so drunk is that for some reason he fucking asked me to pull up my ID to prove my age, and I'm like, dude, I'm scanning to my wallet, and I'm like, it's too many cards. I'm not doing all that. Like,
He's 20. He's 23.
23.
So he's 23. I'm 21. He's 22. God knows how old he is.
Bitch, I'm 25. Fuck you. Fuck you.
All right. You can, if you looked at my phone here too, you could see what my number 5 album is of all time. My fifth favorite hip hop album of all time belongs to Childish Gambino's "Because the Internet," which was released in the year 2013. That album has probably the first hip hop song that I ever liked, which is 3005. I think 3005 is one of the best hip hop songs of our generation. Even if you don't consider it to be hip hop, you can maybe consider it to be like pop hip hop, like pop rap type stuff. I don't give a fuck. That album is fantastic from front to back. It even comes with a fucking with a screenplay that goes alongside it that is supposed to represent Childish's character that he goes through. It's amazing. His lyricism on that album is fantastic. The production on that album is fucking insane. I forget the name of the guy. I think it's, if you want to Google it I think it's Ludwig Göransson. He's a Swedish.
Oh yeah, he's a
Swedish producer for Childish. He did a lot of work on Awaken My Love as well, but he has a couple of production credits on Because the Internet as well. Some of the best songs off that album, like Flight of the Navigator, even though that's not really a rap song, is really great. Everyone knows Sweatpants. Everyone knows Telegraph Ave. Everyone knows 3005. What else is
Okay.
Everyone knows the song with Chance the Rapper on it that he only has 3 words in, but is still an insanely good like hook. I'd say for me too, that was the album that my brothers first introduced me to when I was getting into hip hop for the first time. I'd like to credit my older brother Brian with a lot of my music taste. A lot of the music that I picked up from him, and I remember him showing me Childish Gambino because he showed me the show Community at first. And I fucking love Donald Glover in Community. I think he's one of the funniest guys in the world on television on that show. And when I found out that he did music, I was like the guy that makes like gay butt sex jokes on Community, like that one. He goes, yeah, he makes music. I was like, all right, whatever you say, I guess I'll give it a listen. And I gave it a listen, and it's probably still one of the only albums from me, like starting out, like even just like my Spotify account or like my YouTube account, let alone where I still listen to songs like on the regular, like pretty much daily at this point. If you haven't heard, like Earth, the Oldest Computer is a fucking great song. It's one of the closing tracks on that one. Why am I forgetting? Like the Flight of the Navigator, like I said, 3005 is fucking amazing. Telegraph Ave is a fucking great song. If you haven't listened to Because the Internet before, I don't know what you're missing out on, because you've probably heard 3005, which is still one of Childish's best songs, even though it's probably the most overplayed one behind maybe This Is America. Fucking fantastic album. I love that album to death. That's my number 5.
Oh, what about Crawl?
Crawl is also the intro. It's like it's supposed to represent like spiders crawling on your skin. It's so creepy.
And the Sweatpants.
World Star is also really funny. There's a sample where a sample that he takes out of it that just goes, World Star, World Star. It's so sick. Dude, I could talk about that album for days, but that's only my 5th favorite album. There you go, my number 5, Because of the Internet. Anyone want to speak up next? We can go in any order, or we can just, whatever order we go in now, that'll just be the order we go in for the rest of the one.
I got my number 5. I can go.
Go for it.
So I guess my number 5, because I'm going off of my brain. 2014 Forest Hill Drive from J. Cole. My number 5.
There you go.
That song, that album has way too many hits, like just back to back to back. You got 03 Adolescence, you got Apparently, you got
Wet
Fire
Dreams.
Squad, Wet Dreams. It's just crazy. I didn't even mention those popular one, No Role Models. Like it's
that's true.
crazy.
I think if there's a hip hop song where I can say like most people I know almost every word to it, it would probably be like No Role Models.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
pure hip hop only song.
yeah.
I think that most people probably know every word, at least the first like verse.
I think
If you don't have someone in your fucking crew screaming fucking first things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil, off just hearing the fucking wow.
second for me going off that album would probably be Get Off My Dick. Yeah.
Get off my dick.
Yes. That is
a great song.
Because it's like you just can't not listen to that song. It's just like that's an anthem. That's a literal anthem. Get off my dick. Why are you on my dick?
and the music video was crazy.
Yeah.
It like I didn't think that anybody would actually like have like the balls to like do like a slave rebellion themed video. Video, and he did it.
Oh my god, I forgot what 2 rappers fucking sat here and actually did that stupid shit where they like they quote unquote try to pin it on the fucking producers and shit that they were like doing slave shit in their music video. Yet it was like a huge ass like hype song. I'm like, how the fuck do you go correlating hype to fucking slavery? Like this shit don't mix. They don't go in the same sentence. Like no. What the fuck is it?
Let's get fucking lit.
Let's fucking get lit. We cotton picking in this bitch. No, fuck that. What the fuck? Nah, bro.
Hey, future Geo, this is the point in the edit where you cut this part. I'm just gonna leave a marker right here. This is the part where I cut this shit out.
Nah, but when it
That's
comes to like slavery and or things like that in music videos, there's a pretty clear line of like what's like, oh yeah, this is nice, this is pushing them boundaries, then just what the fuck?
Like for real, like oh my god.
Oh,
Shit's
I didn't even mention my favorite song off the album is "A Tale of Two Cities."
Definitely.
That beat is crazy.
"A Tale of Two Cities" is like I think it's Cole's best song.
Nice watch, run it.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. That's
That's my number 5.
So my number 5 is Because the Internet Challenge Gambino. Pat's number 5 is 2014 Forest Hill Drive by J. Cole. I'm looking at you two now.
I mean, my number 5 is gonna have to be I Don't Like Shit, I Don't Go Outside, Earl
Sweatshirt, another fucking great album. Not my favorite Earl, but I know why you love that album a lot, because Earl does a lot of his I love a lot of Earl's, like some rap songs I know you weren't too big on, but I love that type of shit where it's like, well, no, it wasn't some rap songs. You weren't big on so is it Sick?
I think no, I love Sick.
Doris.
No, I mean I like all his albums. What was the album he did? The one with East on it. What was it called?
Oh, it was that one. I know it was one that I know you weren't big on. That I was like, when it came out, I was like pretty big on it. I don't know if we had.
Let's see. What song did it hit?
It was the one that East is on. It's an album. No, it's not on. It's not. No, it's an album actually.
That's an album.
Yeah. Yeah. Feet of Clay.
Oh, Feet of Clay.
I don't know. That one kind of like, I don't know. I couldn't really like.
Oh wait, you and I were both hyped when Sick came out.
Oh yeah, because I loved Sick. Sick
is awesome. Sick is a fucking great album. Sick is a sick album.
Yeah, literally. And then he followed up with Voyeur Dyer. Like,
yes.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
But I Don't Like Shit, I Don't Go Outside is fucking amazing.
Yeah,
It's
no,
so
it really
good.
was.
Favorite song?
Favorite song on there? Hold on, let me pull out the DNA. DNA.
He pulled out his phone for half a second. What am I thinking, bro?
Off rip.
Did we even get your favorite song off Forest Hills? Is it A Tale of Two Cities?
Yeah. Didn't he?
No, I agree with your pick on that.
Oh,
I think
that was yours.
03 Adolescence is my favorite.
Oh, 3 Adolescents. All right, so we've got. So elaborate a bit more on I don't like being honest. Why am I forgetting the name of the album now, bro? I don't like shit. I don't go outside. Thank you, Jesus.
I mean, I feel like it came out like 2015,
2015. Yeah.
and then
Fucking great year for
I
hip
think-
hop, by the way.
yeah, definitely. I think he was rapping about grief, and then he was rapping about scrambling through Xanax out the box. I'm not saying I pop Xanax, but basically, like I was also taking medicine for like I was like diagnosed with ADD for some apparent reason. So like
Probably because you had ADD.
nah. I don't.
Shit, I would imagine.
I don't think I did. But either way, you have to take a test for it, and then we're like, oh yeah, you were diagnosed with ADD. And then I had to take pills for it, and I took the pills, and then I ended up getting depressed off that. And then the only album I was really playing was like, I don't like shit, I don't go outside. And then I just made me reminisce about how I felt. So I could just relate to how he was feeling. And he had a line in there. He was like, hoping that my chatter ain't as frantic as my thoughts. And I was like, okay, I can dig that. Because I like when rappers get introspective with their lyrics, and it's something that people can connect to. And that's what I feel. That's what I can dig. That's why outside of Earl, hold on, no,
Whoa, you're jumping the gun.
He was. I was gonna get him my next album.
He was getting into his. I was looking at him. Then he was getting. He was like, besides Earl.
Yeah, hold on, no. I'm gonna say that for later.
Save it for later. Hilly, you got your number 5 on you?
Yeah, I got my number 5 on me. But before that, is that still recording? Even though it goes to like that screen.
I sure fucking hope so.
I fucking hope so. Because it just went.
Ah, shit.
Because.
Oh god.
Yeah, because it went.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, because it went to that screen like right at like about.
It should still be recording.
Okay, I mean if it still is, then I mean we got nothing to worry about. But if it ain't,
I could just edit this part out.
yeah.
If we know that it still records. Okay.
Oh yeah, great.
Oh, still recording? Okay, we're good.
So even if it goes to that screen, we don't have to worry.
Okay.
We're
Oh.
back.
Just.
All right.
Just. Hey.
All right, Hilly, number 5. Let's hear it from you. Sorry, we had to take a quick cut because the screen went blank and all 4 of us freaked out.
Oh shit! All right, number 5 for me. I had to really think about this for a bit, but at least for an album that I like listen to like a lot, like a shit ton. It was, and you're gonna like talk shit about it the entire time. Is The Incredible True Story by Logic.
No, that's a good album.
I can't shit on that.
I can't shit on that one. That's the one with the painting, right? The painting is the album cover? Or is that the one where he's in space?
Yeah, with the spaceship.
No, the spaceship one. Both of those are hard albums.
Is that the one where he raps from like use a song he raps from like the perspective of his brother?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
No, that was
No.
that's Under Pressure. That's when he was.
Under
That was
Pressure.
gang related.
Oh okay.
Yeah, that was
Alright.
that was under pressure when he was talking about his brother
Hold on.
and what.
I can shit on like Logic like 2019
Yeah,
onwards.
exactly. Late. Yeah, but
Let me look up his.
No, I don't know if I don't know if I'm allowed to say this bar back, but there's a bar in one of his more recent ones where he says that he has the blood of both the slave and the master.
Yeah, I was like, why
That was
why
that
you-
wasn't everybody.
yeah, that was. Yeah, he was.
I was like, why are you
Yeah, that
telling me
was
this?
But I think that he probably like the beat choices he makes on the album are really fucking good.
I fucking absolutely love. Like, there's literally one. It's not even a song off of the album. Like the only 2 things that I don't have off of that album
Saved
alone
in, like-
are
like-
like scenes.
Like the skits and shit.
Yeah, the little skits. That's it. Other than that, I have the whole album saved on my Spotify. Quite literally, like the album is just so damn good. I've never met a person. Even he fucking says it too. I've never met a person that did not at least think the album was good. This shit is just pure fire from back to forth. Like my favorite song off of it, I couldn't like realistically when I first got into Logic, my homeboy got that I was working with at the time. Like I still talk to him and whatnot. When he originally got me into Logic, the first song that I heard from him, I don't even remember, but when I got into The Incredible True Story, like the first song I heard was like, whoa, and I was just like, damn, this shit is just fucking amazing. This shit just like brings me into like at least the vibe of it, and less like the melody and then like the whole background like harmonics and whatnot, just like kind of like brings me into like a different universe type shit, where like literally quite literally bringing me into like a space type vibe. I don't know how to really explain it besides that.
Bro is jumping into the album cover.
For real, no, like I'm.
You know, if you look in the back left of the album cover, you actually see Hilly. That's like he's like there, like
shit. I wish just like in the very back of this bitch, if I was just like right over here, I'm good.
Astro Berto.
You need to check because he's in your cover.
Yeah,
Okay.
cut him a check real quick, Logic.
I wish.
All right, there you go. So a little recap. My fifth favorite album of all time because of the internet, Childish Gambino. We've got 2014 Forest Hill Drives for Pat over here. I Don't Like Shit, I Don't Go Outside, Earl Sweatshirt. And then, oh my God, why am I forgetting the name? It's always
Incredible
True Story by Logic. Do we want to just dive into my number 4 now?
Might as well, yeah.
Number 4 for me, this was a hard one to make. Not because of the music, because I think the music is fucking fantastic, but because of the person. Is The Life of Pablo by a certain artist that I'm not going to name out of respect for my reputation and also out of disrespect for his
Treat that
reputation.
nigga like Voldemort.
Yeah,
Oh, come on now.
What?
hey man, that's a personal choice that you have to respect. But
Okay.
but that album is fucking fantastic, and I think it's his best work. I think without a and like, look, people can sit here and tell me that My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is his best album, The College Dropout's his best album, Late Registration is his best album. Nah. His best album ever is The Life of Pablo.
You're forgetting the one after that, bro. It's just like,
If you say Graduation is his best album of all time, you are a fucking off one, dog.
Yo, my God.
You just
Drunken Hot Girls and Barry Bonds might be 2 of his worst songs.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
Drunken Hot Girls. Okay, Barry Bonds is not that bad. I'm sorry.
I mean,
don't
like,
think it's that bad.
It's the Lil Wayne feature for me.
it could have been like what 808s and Heartbreaks. Like, I mean, it was an alright album, but it wasn't like, you know, crazy or anything.
Life of Pablo?
No.
Or are you talking about Graduation?
No.
Come on, 808s?
Yeah.
808s is a...
I actually liked 808s.
Bro, that album got me through a heartbreak, bro. I'm never talking shit about
Bro said
literally
bro said-
808s and Heartbreaks.
Yeah,
nigga.
bro said-
literally, yo,
exactly.
like,
He said, my heart was the 808, bro.
I swear to God, I got my heart broke in like middle school, which is in middle school, ain't nobody know shit about heartbreaks, but I thought my heart was broken.
He was
So
like, in the night.
I was playing that song.
No.
I think he was in high school. He was in high school. And I was like, dang. I was
At the
playing
school
that
bus
joint.
window, his head was leaning.
Nah, I was in class. I was in
That's
English
the
class.
worst place to have
I was in English class.
Bro,
I
bro.
had my headphones on, and I was just vibing.
Saying to himself, just like, so amazing. It's amazing.
What was the song?
Love lockdown.
No.
I will say the influence of 808s is unmatched.
You find it everywhere. It's crazy.
It's literally everywhere.
It's so crazy.
But Life of Pablo's not a bad pick. I can't shit on that too much. I mean,
I think for me, it's like a lot of it for me is my mother is very religious. So if there's an album, I can play around her a lot of the time while also maintaining the stuff that I love to listen to. It's always been The Life of Pablo. I play Ultralight Beam in front of my mother almost like every week at this point.
I feel like with the album, he had a lot of shit to get off his chest too.
He did.
he did.
Ultralight Beam is, I think, the best intro song off of any album he's ever done of all time. It's
fair.
Chance the Rapper's best verse ever. No debate. I don't think there's a single debate. And look, Chance the Rapper was good for like up until that album dropped.
Yeah.
Up until that, maybe a little bit after Coloring Book, but after no, I liked Coloring Book. Coloring Book was
But
alright.
after that, it was just.
But after Coloring Book, it was just a
I never thought he was good, honestly.
acid rap.
Listen,
Is
you've heard Ultralight Beam before, right? Because his verse on that is what made you think, okay, he's good.
Nah.
I
I
can't
met
get.
Kanye West. I'm never going to fail, and then
And
he
that
failed.
didn't as well at all.
Because it's like, yo, realistically.
This is my part. Nobody else speak, bro.
I
Like,
get like he's doing it like by himself and whatnot, but like, yo, you just ain't doing shit. Like, it ain't good.
It also has the best Kanye closing track of all time.
Saint
Pablo.
That's
Oh, yeah,
actually
Saint Pablo is
that's
amazing.
top
Saint
five.
Pablo
amazing.
is Saint Pablo is probably top 5 Kanye of all time.
I would
Amazing.
say
I don't
so.
think I've
Definitely.
I don't think I've
You
ever
need to
actually-
listen to
You
it,
need to
dude.
listen to it.
It's
Listen to it yet?
Saint
think I
Pablo.
have.
I think Saint Pablo is up there with like what's another fucking amazing closing track? Why am I forgetting To Pimp a Butterfly's closing track? Mortal Man.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Mortal Man.
Mortal Man.
That was
I think
amazing.
Mortal Man and Saint Pablo. Those are 2 equivalent closing tracks.
Yeah.
Like, and Saint Pablo, like Sean was just saying earlier, like if this album is him getting shit off his chest, that
He went
song is
crazy.
really getting
Yes,
shit off his chest, bro. And like
It just happened. It's like, I gotta go to the studio.
Yeah.
And like it's like that song is like how long again? That song is
4
long.
minutes, right?
It's like 6 minutes.
6 minutes?
Yeah,
It's a 6 minute
he
track,
vented.
6 minute closing
Oh,
track.
he vented for sure.
No More Parties in LA has one of Kendrick's best features of all time. What else? Waves and Wolves are both fucking insanely produced tracks. Famous has one of the funniest bars of all time.
And
where
the
he
video
says-
is just
and the video is
Video's
fucking
wild.
insane because he felt like him and Taylor might still have sex. Why?
that's why I miss.
Because I'm still famous.
That's why I miss
God,
when
man.
rappers you should like take care when it came to putting out videos. I hate rappers who put mediocre videos out. I really hate that shit.
Or at least put some narrative behind it.
Yeah, exactly.
you know?
Yeah.
Be creative.
And hey man, on the famous music video, he was definitely creative.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my fourth favorite album of all time. I still listen to stuff like 30 Hours. I still listen to No More Parties in LA. Highlights, Feedback, even Part 2, which is probably the worst song off that album because it's just Panda by Designer.
But it's still a better version
Yo,
of
that
Panda.
shit was. Nah, that is not a better version.
I think it is.
Nah,
Designer?
because it's especially like towards the end where it ends up going into that fucking like robotic voice. It's like
Same problem about a head.
find you. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Dude, that part's sick. Was
Who's that? That was Designer who said that?
no,
that
it's
was
just,
at the very end of that fucking
so
song.
Part 2 is literally just Panda,
It is
but
Panda, but
but
Kanye
it's just
starts it
Kanye
out.
just starts singing over it.
It's like, oh, let go. Let go.
I definitely listen to it more than the regular version of Panda, though.
I definitely listen to it more than Panda.
Nah, I can't. See, the problem is the simple fact that like he just did way too much to that shit. At least
That's
if you was gonna do something, at least put in a fucking verse.
Right, yeah.
But this man was just like, I get like just doing shit just to do it, you know, whatever. Have your little fun, but like, fuck me, bro. Like, yo, do something else.
Fuck Hilly.
All right. Shut the fuck up. Like, just do, you know, give like a good quick verse. That's all you gotta do. And it's like all you just doing is just like, I'm just doing the shit that Designer pretty much did, except not just singing, you know, the whole fucking hook, the entire song, you know. Even though Panda was good, but like it like ran out real fucking quick, you know.
And I didn't even mention one of the best parts off that album, which is the intro to Father Stretch My Hands Part 1.
Oh god.
Where arguably the most iconic If Young Metro Don't Trust You, I'm Gonna Shoot You is ever dropped.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
Don't trust you.
it like look, and you could say whatever you want about the fucking bleached asshole verse. Personally, I could do without it, but I still think it has its place in the song.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it slide.
I'm gonna let it slide because the production, Metro fucking cooks on that song, man. Just everything about it, the beat kicking in, the build up to it, it's all just fucking amazing. I think the only song that I would say I like skip off of this is like I Love Kanye, I guess.
Yeah.
But even then, that song it is the most Kanye song ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
It's
fits.
the most Kanye song ever. But yeah, that's my number 4, The Life of Pablo, Kanye West. I'm not sure if we'll hear more about Mr. West later on in this list, but
We will.
perfect.
yeah,
We probably will. There we go. All right, Pat, we'll move on to you. Number 4. What's it gonna be?
So my number 4 is definitely gonna be the least lyrical one on this list, but I still love this album. I have so many damn hours of it played. DS2 by Future and Metro Boomin.
I was waiting for the future to pop up. That's what I'm saying,
So
bro.
like, even though I like rap with like more purpose and lyrical shit, I can't lie. I fucking love Future's music so much. Like, so that album to me is like a 10 out of 10 perfect Future album because there's nothing.
It's the epitome of trap.
Right. It is. Like,
It's the epitome of trap.
there's only one trap album I'll accept arguments of it being better than. That's Rodeo from Travis Scott. But besides that, I don't even think it comes that close to DS2. It's like,
Bro, I serve the bass.
Yeah.
Freak hoe.
Yeah.
Stick talk.
right.
Blow a bag. Blood on the money. Fuck up some commas, man. It's nothing but slappers on DS2.
And they don't all sound the same either. Because like, a criticism of like that type of music is like, oh, it all sounds the same. Or they're all saying the same thing.
Every song sounds
You can't point to any of those songs and say they sound the same because they're all completely different and they're all amazing.
And it's probably Future's. It's probably will, like, as long as Future keeps making music, I don't think that he'll ever touch
I don't think
that
so
height
either.
ever again.
No.
That's not to say he's a bad artist. I still fuck with Future a lot.
He's very consistent still because he hasn't gotten like to the point where it's like, all right, you need to pack it up.
Hilly doesn't like Future a lot, and
Really?
I hate talking about Future with Hilly because it fucking pisses me off.
Listen.
Fucking shits on Future every time I talk about
What
it.
the fuck do you mean, bitch? I could literally show you. I have some Future songs. Don't get me.
Bro, he's got 4 Future songs saved.
No. I have. Hold up. Let me.
Guess what,
actually,
bro?
no.
I got like 3 Nav songs saved too.
I have. No, I absolutely don't listen to Nav, bro. Nav is so ass.
Random ass Nav stray.
I never got into him, but I don't.
I never understood why motherfuckers thought he was like, oh, he's up next. He's
For real.
like,
They're
no,
going
like
crazy.
what the fuck do you mean, bitch? No,
He's
you
been
mean up next in the fucking trash bin? Like what the fuck?
I've heard
Nah.
some pretty garbage takes on who's up next. Like somebody was trying to tell
Yo.
me. I remember I was like chilling somewhere in my old school, and this dude was like, "Oh, Lil Skies is up next." I'm like,
What?
Are you serious?
Oh, it's fucking like, yo, when I first heard that motherfucker, I was like, people were saying it was either Lil Skis or Lil Skies. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what it is.
Lil
He's still
whatever.
fucking
Nigga's not.
ass.
He's not.
Same thing with like fucking Wi-Fi's funeral, fucking other motherfuckers that came out around anywhere after anywhere between like 20 like after the 2016 freshman class of XXL, right? After that, it just like the quality fucking dropped off so hard. And even then, 2016 is a huge fucking like 50-50 for fuck's sakes.
But Wi-Fi's from Florida, right?
I don't fucking know. I'm pretty sure he is. I don't fucking care either way.
I think he came with like X and shit. And
Wi-Fi's is from
Probably.
West Palm Beach.
Yeah,
in
so
Florida.
I thought-
I'm pretty sure he did come up with X.
that's probably
it
what
just
gave
happens
him-
to be that
X was better.
X
X
was
is
better.
better.
Like 10,000 times better. And listen. Realistically speaking, I can say this: while he was alive, I did not like X. Don't
Me
get
neither.
it twisted.
Me
When
neither.
I sit here and say, to this day, I'm not a huge fan of X's music still, but
hot take.
you can tell. I can tell you right now as well that even after his death, there are some songs that I do listen to. Especially off of his actual last
Not
album.
not
Not
posthumous,
Postmortem, yeah.
not the posthumous albums.
Yeah.
So you're like talking about like Question Mark and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
that
Question Mark
album.
is a
Question
fucking-
mark is
But
amazing.
he can rap. People don't know, but he
That
can really
boy.
fucking
Yeah,
rap.
He was
doesn't have
actually
voice.
getting better, which was the good thing, and I was just like, okay, you know what? At least I see it because I was listening to like some of his discography and whatnot, and I was like, okay, you know what? At least he was getting better, especially with the fact that he was legitimately getting better IRL away from the music type stuff, and that was influencing his style. But yeah, it was like fucking amazing.
I feel like if he lived, he would be like amazing right now too. Like
Oh,
I
he
feel
would.
he just kept getting better. And
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, but the thing is, he was going to prison, so
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
wouldn't have.
he was going to jail.
So it was either going to be really good or another Bobby Schmurda situation.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
Where
no!
you come out the
Come
can
on.
like 6 years later, and you're still making the same shit that you were making
And it's
6
not
years
anywhere
ago.
near as good.
No, well, fucking
I feel like-
Bobby. Oh.
No, because Bobby and X were like two different artists. I feel like X, he was like,
X evolved.
Yeah, he was different.
he
He
was
was
like
pushing
strict on,
boundaries and-
evolving every time he dropped music. So
Bobby Schmurda just came out the fucking.
he came out
cell.
back out.
He came out the cell and then
rapping
started
about the
fucking.
same shit that got him thrown in there.
Nah, not even that. It's just like I forgot what the song was. Fucking yo, I'm gonna
You
look.
just ain't
This.
mention no names.
No,
That's
no,
it.
no. I'm gonna look at this.
snitch this
You just ain't snitch this time. Like, come on, bro.
No.
I forgot what was the song? What was the song he released when he got out?
It was
fucking asses.
It was Hoochie Daddy.
That was
don't
Hoochie
be
Daddy.
Yo,
Sorry,
Hoochie Daddy was the
That's what
worst
he released.
fucking song I had ever fucking heard from this nigga.
It's pretty bad, yeah.
Free
It's
Fetty.
like, huh?
Free Fetty.
Free Fetty.
Free Fetty.
Fetty's in jail.
Oh yeah.
You didn't know that?
He is.
Oh,
Oh, Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap, yeah.
Wap, yeah.
Why? I forgot.
Drug
Yeah.
trafficking.
Yeah, I think it was like.
Hey, I'm gonna be all right. Hey, look, I'm gonna be honest.
Wild.
You know what? He knew what he was getting into. If you
No, but like I really think because
But, like,
he
Free
fell
Fetty's-
off. So
Wait, unless it, hold on. Unless it was like an illegitimate charge where it was like, oh, he just so happened to have like some.
no, he was pushing.
No, he was.
Oh, no, okay.
No debate about this. There's no debate about that. That boy was fucking pushing. Like
That nigga knew what
every
he was getting
charge he
into.
got was
Alright,
like a
whatever.
completely valid charge he got. That boy was definitely pushing
I mean,
shit.
hey man, it's hip hop though. It don't matter the charge is valid or not. We still gonna say free him.
Nah, listen, no. Listen, there are times where it's like Motherfuckers just gotta sit back and like shut the fuck up about
that
that.
is true.
Like, motherfuckers be like, "Oh, don't like free my bro," and be like, "What did he do?" And he's like, "Oh, he just casually,
but he cool." Like, no,
he
bro,
just casually murdered two people in broad daylight.
What the heck?
You know, because he, one of them was his ex, and you know she started fucking with this one nigga. Like, bro,
yeah, bro.
That's
why when I hear people like free take him, like, no, nigga, keep him there.
Keep that motherfucker there.
Nah, the music was good, but nah, he's a fucking threat to society.
Tell him to fucking set up a stew up in the. Tell him to set up a stew in the cam, bro. We can't be doing all that shit out here.
Like, oh my god.
Put his house on fucking house arrest.
Fuck a house arrest. Oh my god,
dude. We just completely derailed this entire.
That's good.
That's the beauty of it all. That's the beauty of it all. I don't even remember whose album we were talking about. DS2. Because Haley was fucking hating on Future. You fucking piece of shit.
I didn't even know if I could pick a favorite song on that album, honestly. But
can't go wrong with it. That's tough.
I don't want to say I Serve the Bass. That's like such like the most like.
I mean, you could say "fuck up some comments." That's a more basic.
That is actually the most basic word. You're right.
I think like the best song, at least for me, off of that album was probably just "Stick Talk." Honestly, that's really it.
Okay. It's like "Stick Talk" is fucking great.
I actually like "Blood on the Money" a lot. It's like smooth.
I think mine's "Free Co."
That's another good one.
"Free Co" is a fucking great one.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I'm not saying it was a bad song. I'm just saying, like, I like out of like Stick Talk or Free Co, I would definitely pick Stick Talk because it's just hype. That's really it. Free Co is just like Free Co. Bust it down, touch your knees,
there's another one actually.
Is that not fucking hype, bro? Hang on. That's a club banger.
Damn, I can't. There's one I'm trying to remember the name of it. I totally forgot. I'm trying to remember how it started too.
You want me to just list off the track list until you hear it?
Is Trap Niggas on the album? Or Trap?
Trap is on that album.
I think that's what it is then, yeah.
Yeah, I think it might just be Trap is the one you're thinking of. That's the one that starts off with, oh my God, why am I forgetting off how it starts? It's like, dude, time's getting hard, but, it's like time's getting hard, but, I can't say that.
Wait.
Guys, this is going to be really hard for us to do a podcast on hip hop if I'm here.
Not really. I can do the interpreter. I can be the hood interpreter. I can do the Luther bit. Yeah, I can do that.
But yeah, regardless. DS2.
Great album. Great album, guys. All right, Sean, you want to go on to your number 4?
I'm going to say Capital Steez, American Corruption. Because I found that, like, honestly, like, Steez told me how to rap. Because when I first started rapping, I was just rapping what my homies was rapping about. And he was rapping about something completely different. And I was in that lifestyle. So I was rapping about it, and I'm like, I don't even do this for real. So I had to, keep it natural. So now I was listening to Steez, I was listening to Doom. But I'd say American Corruption.
What's your favorite song off it?
Free the Robots.
There you go. Free the Robots. I haven't listened to it personally, so I
also have listened to it.
But now it's on the list.
Yeah, I got
it. Now I got to listen to it. Anything I haven't listened to that you guys mentioned, I'm listening to as soon as I get home. Illy, let's hear it. Number 4.
Honestly, it's like a kind of a tie for this one.
All right, then fucking save it for 3, bro.
No, because it wouldn't be 3 if I put it at that. So I just say like Late Registration.
Late Registration. There it is. He's back. He's back on the
back in it again.
And look, I don't have an issue with Late Reg. I think it's a great album. Like I top to bottom, it's fucking fantastic.
Touch the Sky, Gold Digger, We Major.
Touch the Sky is probably my favorite because I'm going to be talking about Lupe later. But fucking love Lupe Fiasco, so cool. And so cool. Diamonds from Sierra Leone.
Yes, that's probably my favorite one.
Amazing. Hey Mama is probably one of the only hip hop songs I listen to, and I could still cry like every time I hear it because, like, the conversation he has with his mom on there is like it hits even harder when you think about like all the shit he had gone through with losing his mom later in his career, and it's like I think up until the point that he started saying all the racist shit, I think he made his mama proud.
I feel like her passing is what led him down that road.
Yeah.
Well, on top of that, like not properly just
coping with it.
Oh, I wouldn't say not properly coping with it, but like more so like after the fact, not going to get evaluated because he still hasn't to this day gotten
actual therapy.
Actual diagnosis, whether he has.
Oh wow.
whether he has bipolar.
BPD or like. Yeah, I think
He said it.
Well, a
bro,
lot of the
like-
stuff he talks about is like, oh, my albums are my therapy and shit. Like,
It's
motherfucker,
like,
get some professional.
Go.
Get some professional help.
I'm a superhero.
Let it be known right now that Speakerboxx Studios only advocates for mental health institutions to help people out.
No,
Get
for
professional.
real.
If you need help, get the help.
Get the hell.
Like, or else you're gonna end up like him, and no one wants to end up like him wherever the fuck he is, getting God knows what on boats in Venice.
I don't know. I'd say, I don't know, because some people, if you don't feel comfortable with them institutions, I'd say find yourself a positive outlet.
Find yourself
Yeah,
positive
like
outlet
that.
for sure too. I think it's like if you know that like you're in a place where it's like you can't get it helped by anyone
Then
else
go-
other than a professional, then like
Yeah.
for sure.
Because I was definitely at that point, which is why I'm on, I'm going through it now. I'm on medication, things like that. But I have no problem talking about it either, because it was a good decision. I think more people, if you're really like at that point in your life, you need to like take the steps and do it. You'll feel so much better.
Whatever you can to
afterwards.
take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Because I'm definitely in that place too, where like I started like endorsing self-care more, and I love that more rappers are coming out now with music. I'm gonna dive into a rapper that recently dropped an album. I think you know who I'm gonna mention later, because he just dropped an album 2 years ago.
Okay.
But I'm actually, I guess that is my number 3. We could just dive into that immediately after. But albums about self-care are fucking amazing, and I love when people talk about like mental health and shit. It's always so
I
nice
feel
to
like
listen to.
self-care is also simple, too. Like, you wake up, make your bed, clean your room.
Just it's the little
Yeah,
things.
do something that makes you feel good.
Yeah.
And I think especially for men too, it's all like the conversation about men's mental health is something that's been growing a lot more recently too, which I love, because I think that the idea that men can't be like sensitive and honest and emotional and vulnerable is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
If you're a man and you feel like you can't talk about shit like that, then like you're not a man.
You need to
A
get-
real
or
man,
you
a
need-
real man cries.
Or you need to get new friends if they don't like you talking
Exactly.
about these things.
Speakerboxx Studios endorses self-care and positive reinforcement.
Back on track though. What's your favorite song on Late Registration?
All right, off of
Oh, yeah,
late
we need to-
registration.
let's do that.
All right, my favorite, honestly, is like a tie between like Gold Digger and Wake Up, Mr. West.
Makeup Wizards is so good. Wake up, Mr. West. Oh man.
I have a funny story about Gold Digger actually, because
Oh no.
I was in like one of my art classes, and I went to school with a bunch of like hella white kids, like white.
Fair.
And I didn't really think that they would know like rap music with that, right? So the teacher's like playing like Pandora or whatever, and then Gold Digger comes on. Tell me why all these motherfuckers are singing the song word for word, every single part of it. That song is like iconic and like pushed all boundaries. Everybody, you got,
And then you're sitting there, you're like, hey, messing with no broke. What?
like right, yeah. As soon as I heard, I'm like, broke.
You're sitting there, maybe like, yeah. Hold the fucking
No,
phone. Wait a
they were smart to say broke twice, like broke. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, y'all good.
You were sitting there with your head down. You're like,
Wait, let me correct myself. No, Wake Up, Mr. West was the skit in the beginning where.
oh, you're thinking of
Yeah, heard him. It was either Gold Digger or heard him say, but like realistically, it's a tie between 3 songs actually. So heard him say, Gold Digger, and Late.
the
'cause-
closing.
Yeah, the closing. It's just like I'll be late for that. Yeah, I fucking love that shit.
Touch the Sky is my favorite one off that one. That one gets me out of bed in the morning. If I heard Touch the Sky every morning, I'd be out of bed.
You finna touch the sky?
Yeah.
I'm about to fucking go touch the sky, bro.
I think it's Diamonds for Slee or Leon for me, but not the Jay-Z one, like the one
No
that was
original.
just Kanye.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a really tough
I'll
one.
be there in 5 minutes. 5 hours later, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Go ahead and ride with it. Like, come on now. That
Yeah.
describes what people time to a T.
There you go. All right, that's Hilly's number. Or that was number 4, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Late
number
Reg,
4.
Kanye West, another fucking fantastic album. I guess we could just dive into. Do you want to just go into number 3 now?
Yeah.
All right. Number 3 is the album that I was talking about earlier. Came out 2 years ago, but I still have not stopped listening to it since it came out. Melt My Eyes, See Your Future. Denzel Curry is a fucking.
He went
It's
crazy.
it's a perfect album front to back. The intro, the first 2 tracks alone, I think I have 200 plays on, mostly because the transition between Melt Session 1 and Walk-In, I literally cannot listen to Melt Session 1 without knowing that Walk-In is coming on like immediately after. No matter where I am, even if my fucking hands were tied behind my back, I will find a way to queue up fucking Walk-In immediately after Melt Session 1.
Hell yeah.
Because the transition between those 2 songs is great. X-Wing, I think, is Denzel's best song of all time. I love how he plays with the auto tune on that one. Walkin', I think it was the best like big hip hop song that year, because like I feel like everyone heard Walkin', and like, you know, Denzel was obviously on the map before that, but I think he still loves to preach the idea that he's like he's your favorite artist, and like we were talking about a song came out last
Literally,
Wednesday.
Oh my god!
And Sked is so good,
fire.
And I legitimately believe that of the hip hop artists that are out now, Denzel Curry is the only one that I can say doesn't have a bad album. I think every album he has been like not only good, but I think all of them have been amazing. I think Taboo is fucking sick. I think Melt My Eyes is fucking sick. Imperial is sick. And I think whatever he releases from this point, like, I'm ready for it. I love Denzel. Melt My Eyes, See Your Future. When I had my show that year, when it was still on the wall, that was my first year here. I started every show with Melt Session 1, I started every show. You were there. Every show I started with Melt Session 1, and it was always Walking immediately after, even though I couldn't chart it. And like let me just look through some of the other highlights off that one. X-Wing, Troubles with T-Pain. T-Pain is still one of the most underrated artists of all time.
Oh, 100%.
One of the most underrated artists
Listen, if
of
you
all time.
haven't heard, just to sidetrack it for like 2 seconds, if you haven't heard like some of the shit that like he's made
on streams, dude.
Yo, on streams, bro, I fucking be watching
Shooting Up the Club. I've rewatched that video like a billion fucking times.
Bro, I was watching the stream when he made fucking That's Just Tips. That shit was so fucking fire.
So in case you guys don't know, T-Pain is a Twitch streamer now, and one of the things that he likes to do on stream is he will make songs from scratch and finish them on stream while he has his chat like tell him what to make.
Shit's crazy.
That is I think that he is a perfect example of right artist, wrong time. Because he got a lot of hate back in the day for being, you know, the big heavy tune auto guy, but that motherfucker can sing, dude. If you listen to anything T-Pain has done, like acoustically or like, you know, without auto tune on, that motherfucker knows how to find melodies like nothing else. He doesn't use auto tune to save him; he saves auto tune.
Yeah, he uses an instrument.
It's like
it's
he
crazy.
got that shit big, but even then, he didn't even need it.
He doesn't need. He has never once needed auto tune.
No,
he
real.
just uses it to hit those spots where, like, when those three melodies sync up, you hear that and it hits that part of your brain. That's great. But that's not even related to Denzel Curry. The song with Denzel and T-Pain on Melt My Eyes is just fucking great. Like the part where T-Pain comes in, he goes, all my cousins hopping up my dick, and he goes, get on my dick. It's so fucking funny. But T-Pain is another artist that I think is super underrated, and I love that he makes that feature on that album. Mental is another great song. This entire album is just about like mental health. Denzel talks about how he goes to see a therapist in it. And he touches upon about how like he was struggling with a lot of shit, and you know, he likes to talk about like covering like depression and like being overwhelmed, and it's something that I think more rappers are being more aware of, that they can rap about and like kind of not get away with, but like won't be as criticized for doing. And I think Denzel is one of those artists that did it perfectly. I think Melt My Eyes is a 10 out of 10 album, and I still listen to it like if you look at my on repeat, I think the only songs that haven't left my on repeat in the past 3 years are Melt Session 1, Melt Session 1 and Walkin', and they're fucking sick songs. Music video for Walkin' is also fucking amazing. The clips of him walking through the fucking desert, and he's got that fucking fit on. Oh, it's so sick, man. All right, that's enough about Denzel for me. I could also talk about Unlocked, but that's a different conversation.
Man, my favorite off of that was my favorites were Sandro.
Sandro is so sick.
Sandro was sick.
Sandro is so sick. John Wayne, Worst Comes to Worst.
The Last
is so sick. What else? X-Wing, he did Masked Up Like a Young Rey Mysterio. It's so fucking awesome.
Shit's amazing.
If you haven't listened to it yet, please, oh my god, anything that we've listed so far, if you haven't listened to, like, these are 4 dudes who are passionate about music, and like when we say some shit is our favorite, like there's a reason it's our favorite. And I think Denzel is another example of that. I think everything we've listed so far is a great example about, you know, how music can be used in a way that is like fucking gorgeous. All right, enough about Denzel and T-Pain and Twitch streaming. Let's move on to your number 3, Pat.
So my number 3 is this is hard, but I would probably say
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy from Yay Again.
I was wondering when it was gonna show up. I knew it was going to.
This is like, I mean, I feel almost like basic putting because this is like what a lot of people say, most people say is like his best album. I can see why. It's definitely my personal favorite. There's too many amazing songs in there for me to overlook it. I'm trying to think, my favorite is other.
I know what my favorite is off the album, man.
It's either So Appalled or Devil in a New
That
Dress.
is the So Appalled shout is so sick, and I'm happy that someone else said it because So Appalled gets slept on so hard in the album.
So hard, it's crazy.
But I think that the greatest feature of the 2010s is Rick Ross on Devil in a New Dress.
Really?
When he says getting Tupac money twice over, and he does like that thing with the growl in his voice. Oh, and then he goes like, oh, it's so good. It's either that, and it's crazy because that album has probably the second best feature of all time on it, and the greatest feature by a woman of all time on it, which is Nicki Minaj's verse on Monster.
She
Which
killed all of them on that track, yo. I'm
man,
sorry.
if Jay-Z wasn't so mid on that song, it'd be a perfect song.
Yeah.
Jay-Z is so bad on that song. And like, that's my goat, bro. he's so bad on that song. One of the best intro tracks of all time too. Dark Fantasy is fucking great.
Definitely.
Yeah, it changed everyone's entire image of like what this album was, because people thought this was gonna be another like kind of auto-tune fest like 808s was, or like Graduation was. And then you heard like fucking how does the fucking Nicki Minaj part start? Is like blasted, boring, twisted. Oh, it's so sick.
So
Run
sick,
around,
yeah.
children, sit and listen.
And then the fucking piano kicks in. Oh, it's so. Can we get much higher? I was lucky enough. So was Sean to watch Pusha T perform his Runaway verse live. And I was with, it was me, it was Sean, it was our other good friend Chris. And I remember I had my arm wrapped around Chris, and we were both crying our eyes out when he walked up there and he did 24/7 365 pussy stays on my mind. It was one of the coolest live music moments I've ever gotten to have.
Facts.
Especially because we were like literally like
we were right there,
feet away from him.
Yeah.
Because we showed up to the concert like 3 hours early. And it's the one in Wallingford, so like it's the stand one where every ticket costs the same. As long as you get there early, you can get as close as you can. We were literally at the railing staring at Pusha T fucking doing the Runaway verse, and I was like, this is the greatest moment. I could die right now, and I could die knowing this is the greatest thing I've ever experienced.
Side note, I'm gonna say something real crazy right now. Y'all are gonna look at me like I'm crazy. I've never been to a concert before.
That was my first concert.
Really?
Yeah. He mentioned it too. There were a couple sick ones that happened this past summer. I know Peggy and Danny were doing tours for. They were in New Haven for Scaring the Hose. Who else is here this past summer? Last year I saw Wu-Tang and Nas live at the XL. That shit was fucking sick. One of my favorite artists ever, but he's not on my top 5 albums. And I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this, but I don't give a fuck. I have over 3,000 Jack Harlow plays, and none of them are any of his new songs except for Jackman, because I think Jackman's actually a really good album. Anything before the fucking That's What They All Say, it's actually good music, but people don't give it a chance because all they see is Jack Harlow.
I gotta applaud you for having the balls to hype up Jack Harlow like
listen
that.
To
Jack Harlow's good.
Listen to Confetti, and you will change your mind about Jack Harlow.
Like,
trust.
The man got hyped up to like mainstream for a reason.
And like he's been doing it for like he didn't just get thrown into the industry. He's been doing
he's been doing it for a while.
He's been doing that. He was doing that music shit all the way back in 2014.
The song that made me be like, okay, Jack Harlow.
What is it?
It was not Jackman. It was just like the realest song I ever heard a rapper make.
River Road.
Nah.
Is it Denver off Jackman?
The one where he's talking about his friends doing all that. Like,
Gang.
Yeah.
Gang off. That was off Jackman.
Yeah.
We were talking about that song yesterday. That's stuff that like people don't want to talk about.
Yeah. It's accountability.
At what point do you hold accountability for your dogs? And like I could talk. This
no,
is
not Marcus, not him, not the guy. That,
R. Marcus.
Yeah, R. Marcus, the one that fucking sat here and did some stupid shit.
But yeah, Jack Harlow did a concert live at that venue. That venue is just really sick. If you ever get a chance to go see any show in the Wallingford Theater, it's really good because all the prices are the same, and as long as you show up early, you can literally get like front row seats.
Oh, sick, cool.
And like it's dirt cheap most of the time. It's like I think we paid what, like 45, 50 for literally
Really?
front row seats to Pusha T. Like
Yeah.
that was sick.
Wow.
When you come into Connecticut, Earl, those
When you come to
sweatshirt,
Connecticut.
like you, every time you do a concert, it's always in New York. I feel like I don't got the bread to be going to New York all the time. Come to Connecticut.
Just fucking take a train.
Come to Connecticut.
Take a train.
Come to Connecticut.
Take a train.
Come to Connecticut.
Come to
Nah, put
Connecticut.
your neck up. Yeah.
You never had a show in Connecticut. That's what I'm saying.
And that only, again, that this conversation only started because My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is a fucking sick album.
Yeah, you see.
It's a pretty good album, yeah. I'm not hating on it. It's a pretty damn good
Y'all didn't see it, but I
album.
just gave Hilly a fucking look,
Like,
man.
Yo.
bro, all right. My favorite, like, off of My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, right? My favorite would be, damn, this actually is Power and
One of the best sample flips of all time.
yeah, is Power and then Blame Game.
The fucking Chris Rock skit at the end. That shit.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. That shit's funny as fuck. I gotta thank Yeezy for teaching your ass.
Easy taught me.
Kanye from like then all the way back when he first started has some amazing skits in all his albums.
It's like, who taught you how to pop your pussy like this? Easy taught me. Yeezy did, huh? I gotta thank that. I'm like, bro, oh my
They
god,
don't
that shit was so
give- I
funny.
feel like we don't give Chris Rock credit for being
Oh,
good as comedian.
yo,
Because
listen.
they watched the freaking we just give him credit for Everybody Hates Chris, but we don't realize back in the day he was even on ODB's album.
Yeah. If
Like,
you never listened
Rappers fuck with him.
if you never listened to Busta Rhymes' latest album, or at least one of his latest albums, Extinction Level Event 2, he had Chris Rock throughout that whole
Yeah.
entire album, just narrating stuff throughout that whole time.
Yeah.
And it's like that whole album was fucking amazing, but it's just the simple fact that like it went from like, you know, some hype stuff to like some real shit, and then it's like Chris Rock narrating. It's like, you know, Busta Rhymes is, you know, one of the last few real motherfucking MCs just doing shit out here.
Yeah.
He showed up at the Nas and Wu-Tang concert we went to.
Man,
He wasn't
I
even on the ticket.
I hate y'all motherfuckers.
Hey, Sean wasn't at that show.
Bro, I listen, whoever fucking went, especially to that fucking
Nas and Wu-Tang was sick.
to the other one last time, you were literally just talking about it.
Pusha T.
Yeah, the ones that we got the tickets for before, whoever the fuck went that day, fuck y'all.
Pusha was sick.
Bro, I really wanted to go to that
Pusha was
so badly. Fucking damn, bro. Fucking being busy. Fuck this bullshit. Fucking sucks, bro.
Hey, for what it's worth, your friends had a great time.
Yeah, definitely.
But I want to have a good time, motherfucker. Like, the fuck? Shit. We're talking about first concerts. I'm gonna fucking go on a fucking tangent one last time. Fucking first concert for me technically was like a free concert. Like, would we count free concerts?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so my first
Live music.
technical concert was like a free one that was done by Trey Songz. years ago.
Trey. I have not heard the name Trey Songz in a fucking minute.
Yeah, because it was like this, like, I think charity thing. I don't remember what the fuck it was, but all I remember is that it was like in an open lot. I think in like somewhere in Hartford, right? Shit looked fucking wild and sketch as fuck. But I was like, hey, you know what? Fuck it, we're already here. So I was just me and my mom, and just, you know, we were over there, and the next thing you know, he's doing his thing and whatnot. There's little vendors out on the court and whatnot, and the next thing you know, when he was done with his set, this motherfucker, I thought this was a bit to this day. Well, not to this day, until like a little, like years later, right? Until I thought about it mentally. Where it was
As
like,
opposed to thinking about it physically.
all right. Fuck off. But point being is like, I thought it was a bit, because after he was like done, he literally threw up his mic, ran across the stage, and went straight to his fucking car, and then got the fuck up out of there. He was running away from fans, and I was just like, God dang, like, what the fuck? And it wasn't a bit. No, the bitches just wanted to chase him. That's it. This is crazy. Just like straight crazy.
Shout out Trey Songz, bro. All right. Where were we at on the? We were at Sean's number
Sean's,
3.
yeah.
Now Sean's 3.
Let's try to speed this up a little bit. I feel like we've been recording for like at least an hour.
Yeah, it's definitely been
It's
an hour.
7:15. Yeah.
It's been an hour and 4 minutes on the camera.
It's been an hour.
Shoot.
It's been an hour 15, and we're on the fucking. We're on number 3
We're
still.
at the we're at the midway.
We're at the mid-
essentially.
Yeah, we'll get it done.
All right, number 3. Let's hear it.
I'm gonna say Legends Never Die by Juice WRLD.
There you go. I knew Juice was coming. I just didn't know at what point Juice was going to show up. I wanted to mention him earlier when we were talking about X because I feel like you can't talk about X without talking about Juice, and I think Juice kind of. I mean, obviously after X had passed, Juice did his own evolving on his own, but I think when you talk about like the prime of SoundCloud rap,
Yeah, they're in similar realms of that aspect.
you cannot talk about like SoundCloud rap if you don't talk about Juice and X.
And both those motherfuckers can rap, yo. I don't care what anybody says.
I mean, like, if you mention SoundCloud rap, period, it was just like X. It was Ski, fucking Juice, fucking.
Who else was?
Who else was? Oh, Trippy.
Trippy, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Juice WRLD is, and I am saying this with the utmost confidence. I do not care what other people think. I know this for a fact because I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. Juice WRLD is the greatest freestyler of all time. He is the greatest freestyler of all time.
Of all time?
I don't know.
Fuck.
Greatest
He is-
That's a
freestyle. I don't know about all time.
He is the
Worth a
greatest
hot
freestyler.
I don't know
of all
about all
time.
time. I don't know about all time.
He is the greatest freestyler
Fucking
of all time.
volcano erupted.
Have you guys seen? Have you guys
No, I've
seen the
seen-
clip?
I've watched all his
seen-
freestyles.
But
I
I
know.
know
What
all
was his
time.
longest one again? He freestyled
He
for
was
like.
Tim Westwood. He
No, it was like
freestyled
wasn't it like an hour straight of
Yeah.
just freestyles?
Yeah.
Do you know, bro? I've been making music for 3 years. I can't freestyle for more than 2 minutes. An hour straight?
Yeah, no, I could.
No, an hour straight.
I couldn't freestyle for an hour. Heck no.
Hell fucking no, dude.
I just started freestyle. I got a couple lines in, then I punch out. I'm like, okay, what am I gonna say next?
and also goes without saying, rest in peace, Juice WRLD.
Definitely.
What a hero. That dude has saved more people. Like he has. I haven't had a chance to have his music like touch me emotionally. I'm sure, obviously, you have.
Oh yeah.
Having him do that, but of all the artists of people that I know that have like touched their hearts like genuinely and like in such a passionate way, I think Juice WRLD is probably one of the most like impactful artists of like the 2010s, 2020s.
sure.
Like,
Definitely.
without a doubt.
Definitely.
Shout out to Juice WRLD. Best song off Legends Never Die.
Ooh, I have to look at the album.
I think Goodbye and Good
'Cause,
Riddance is probably my preferred Juice WRLD album.
I'm gonna say Bad Energy.
Bad Energy. What's
I
the one
love
with
Bad Energy?
I haven't listened to much of Legends Never Die, but there is one. Not Smile. Actually, the one with The Weeknd is like all right.
Blood on My Jeans is also dope.
Tell Me You Love
the
Me.
hook. I
Tell Me
the
You
hook
Love
on
Me
that.
is sick. It's always good to hear Trippy and Juice on the same song. Righteous is the other one that I really like.
Righteous is dope.
For me, it's the same case as X. I didn't really like his songs, but I think more so a little bit less than X, where it's like after his death, I kind of like his stuff because there's only like 2 or 3 songs that I like from Juice. Period, and that's just off of
Goodbye and Good Riddance.
no.
Or Death Race for Love.
Death Race for Love. It
Bandit.
was Bandit.
Robbery.
Out My Way.
Out My Way is also a fucking sick
Let me
song.
see. Let me
Flaws and
actually-
Sins was amazing.
Let me check my like songs really quickly. It was Juice.
The Lucid
Actually, no,
Dreams-
sorry.
The Lucid Dreams Uzi remix is so fucking good. Like obviously I think the original Lucid Dreams is better, but the remix with Uzi is like that shit hits, man.
Oh, but Uzi Unwasted was crazy.
Uzi Unwasted is
Oh, that was
also
crazy.
insane. Bro he's like the father of like fucking. You could argue Lil Peep all you want, but I think that Juice WRLD is the father of emo rap, like at least like modern emo rap. When I think emo rap, the first song I think of is All Girls Are the Same or Lucid Dreams.
I'd say he perfected. I don't know if I'd say, or like he like. I don't know if I'd say like the.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think I could produce
I don't
Lil
know.
Peep because Lil Peep was really like
Peep was him for sure.
Yeah, like,
I just when I think of the emo rap song of all time, like get me under the beat.
I mean, I think like for Juice, he made it kind of like perfected it. Like I'd say like maybe like culture wise, like he made it.
He made it
Accessible.
acceptable,
Yes.
and accessible,
Yes,
and
that's
like
true.
easily consumable.
Yeah, because like even I think
It's his voice.
Yeah.
Dude. It's his voice, man.
Do you hear? Bro was doing an interview and he was like, Juice. He said, "Oh yeah, Juice invited me to his video shoot for Black or no, I think he did Black or White, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so he was like, he invited me to a video shoot, and I was like, yo, what the fuck am I doing here? He was like, all these white guys and black guys, but like dressed in like like I like different like clothing, basically like rock stars, but like black and white dudes, but like for all together, dressed together. So I think that's the point you're hitting at.
Juice,
he made it more accessible.
Yeah, I think he made it more because I think that's like stuff like Peeps music. It was never really my type of thing. But like I could like anyone could put on fucking Lucid Dreams at a party or at a bar, and you'll have 40, 50 people saying, "I still see the shadows in my room." And like he fucking hates that song, and I know how that feels but like
so modern, I maybe like modern.
Modern emo rap. Well, I mean,
Lil Peep is still modern too. So he just made it accessible.
He made it accessible for sure. Shout out to Juice WRLD, man.
Shout out to Juice WRLD.
Rest in peace. Rest in power. All right, Hilly. It's number 3. Let's hear it.
Yeesh. Good Kid, Mad City.
There it is.
I knew it. I knew.
See, I was expecting to hear Kendrick in like the 2 or 1 spots, but Good Kid, Mad City is
like okay. So like the 2 and 1, one of them is definitely an older album, but like we'll save that for later. But like Good Kid, Mad City, like obviously just like a straight classic, like narratively, just like the bangers off of it, just like the real shit off of it, just like come on, nose, like
it's the best song off of it.
Oh my God.
That is hard.
I know what I think is the best song.
The Art of Peer Pressure is the best.
It's Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst.
All right,
no, that was
Sing About Me,
tough
I'm
too.
Dying of Thirst, man.
But Art of Peer Pressure was tough. That was tough because it's so relatable.
Also, Poetic Justice is like, as much as people give Drake shit,
fucking amazing.
Yeah, that shit is good.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't even gotta say shit.
All right, so like.
Can you give like a top 3?
All right,
We're getting into the part now where like when we list albums like Good Kid, Mad City, you really can't just name one.
All right, so like Backstreet Freestyle, obviously. Then Real, and then also, damn, it's either between Poetic Justice.
Damn is a different album.
No, fuck you. All right, it's either between Poetic Justice or Money Trees as 3, but like I want to say Money Trees more.
There you go.
That's my favorite off the album.
Yeah,
honestly.
Money Trees is sick. Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe is my favorite off that album.
Remix or no?
No remix. Just the OG Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe.
You can't put the remix.
Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe.
I don't know. I don't know. Jay-Z's verse on the remix was really good, and then Kendrick's verse after that was even better. So I think I put the remix above it.
Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe.
I just loved it.
I can feel your energy.
And just like Real, it's just like obviously real shit. It's just like I know what I want to do. Like all that shit is just like the vibe that you get from it. It's just like, it was so
unmatched.
amazing.
It really, really is just unmatched. All right, do we want to dive into number 2?
Yes.
Number 2 is going to be my most controversial take because
my fucking God.
Here we go.
Let's hear it.
my second favorite album of all time is The Melodic Blue by Baby Keem.
Oh my Lord.
Oh my fucking God.
Keem has entered the oh my Lord.
I fucking love Baby Keem so much because he is so fucking weird. And I love that he weirds the 3 of you out because that's what I want him to do.
I like him. I have a different gripe with that. I have a different problem with
that. He has a better album?
No, that high.
Yeah. No, well, the thing is, okay, so I don't think it's better than the 3 albums I listed before it. But it has the most replay value for me.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
And it has also been, if I had to say I had a soundtrack of college, which college has been the most important 4 years of my life. I don't think I would ever be the same person that I am now had it not been for my 4 years I've spent here at Central. Baby Keem's The Melodic Blue has been playing for every single year that I've been in college. And that is the reason why I fucking love The Melodic Blue so much. Do I think it's better than The Life of Pablo? No. Do I think it's better than Because of the Internet? Absolutely not. Do I think it's better than Mel I See Your Future? Absolutely not.
Just the influence it had.
But what it has done to me is beyond
influence is everything.
And there is no song that will get the fucking crowd jumping more than when you put on Family Ties at the party.
Facts.
Because when you jump in that, dude, come on, man, you can't.
Birdo.
Don't play with me.
There's only a few songs I can think of that get around that level.
That get people as hype as fucking jumping that. Like summon that bitch, jumping that.
Finito by Chief Keef.
There you go.
Like
Another one's Finito. Like
Finito. Oh my God. All right, bro.
And all right, I'm just gonna list my favorite songs off that album now because I don't want to hear what the fuck the other 3 have to say about.
You're not gonna hear anything. I don't. But you can go ahead.
All right, Yeah, I'm gonna list a song that I know you like. It's my favorite song off the album. Hooligan is my favorite song.
yeah,
off.
definitely.
Yeah.
Hooligan is a fucking great song.
Definitely.
Fa 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 fa. That's a fucking sick song. 16 is the closing track off that. That's when he. Won't you think about you and that? That song is fucking gorgeous. The production on it is amazing. Family Ties, duh. And then if I had to choose like another last one, probably Vent.
Vent is so fucking good. I'm not gonna lie.
Have you ever been punched in your motherfucking face? Nah, that song is tight,
What you
dude.
say? Oh, you have.
I'll look at myself.
Wait,
I'll put that song out. Look at myself in the mirror. I'll just start screaming, bro.
The only, you know what? I'll listen to it later, whatever.
Yeah.
But like the only,
listen to those because there are definitely misses. There are
for
100%
sure.
misses on.
Of
that.
course, that's why I
Pink
was like,
Panties is fucking terrible.
because I'm like, bro, it's Baby Keem. It's like there's a few good songs that he's ever had, and then after that, just like straight fucking ass.
But when
Die
it
for My
hits,
Bitch
it
is also
hits.
good though. Die for My Bitch is also sick. Orange Soda was the first time I ever heard Baby Keem.
too.
That's
and
his first time
I fell in love.
a lot of
I
people
fell
heard
in
of-
love with Baby Keem after Orange Soda. Honest is a fucking beautiful song. Invented it. Stats. Yada yada. All of be more respectful to Baby. I love Baby Keem. Baby Keem is my top played artist this year.
Just
I fucking love Baby Keem.
Melodic Blue, just like okay. The only things that I listened to off of that album,
Family Ties.
Family Ties, and then Boo Man. That's it.
Boo Man is also a fucking great.
Boo
song.
Man is fucking amazing.
Boo Man
As
is a
soon as
great
I
song.
heard it the first time off of like memes and shit, I was just like, damn. This
I think he has a lot more to grow, and I think that out of every artist in the business, he is probably the luckiest to say that he gets to be put underneath probably if like one of the greatest rappers of all time and definitely the greatest rapper of our generation.
I would say so. 100%,
Like you,
yeah.
he really has to try to fuck this up. Like he really has to fuck up. Like, dude, I could sound sick if Kendrick Lamar was.
Right.
If Kendrick Lamar was like fucking agreeing to rap with me on songs and letting me tour with him,
Yo.
I could be a fucking top 10 artist in this generation.
definitely.
So I think Baby Keem, even though the Melodic Blue is not perfect because it's definitely not. Even though I love it like a shit ton, he has so much room to grow, and I think that he is going to grow into it. I know you guys don't love the Hillbillies, but
I actually love.
I fucking love the Hillbillies, dude. Excuse me, but is that your girl, dude? Is that your girl?
There's another one.
Hilly hates it because it's Kendrick Lamar having fun, and Hilly hates fun.
No, fuck you. No, I get having fun, but make it sound fucking good, bro.
Yeah, no. I agree with him on that.
You me, baby.
There's another one.
It's like it will fucking Family Ties and like literally
What is? Are you thinking of
Range Brothers?
I was about to
yeah,
look
Range
at
Brothers is like, hold up, let's get this shit. Let's get this shit.
That's fun. That's fucking
Hey,
fun.
that's
That's tough,
shit,
bro.
Hey, that shit
That's
hard.
tough.
That is
That is not fucking hard. It's like
Top of the morning.
7 times, bro.
Top of the
7 times, bro. Like, what are you doing? What are we doing here? Like, what the fuck?
Bro, I
Hold
need
up.
to.
Let's get this shit.
I need to
Let's
look
get
at the
this shit.
timestamp on that because I gotta remember that.
Like, oh my fucking, and fucking screen. The screen is on the thing, bro. Oh my god. Oh, bro.
written down, bro. It's so funny.
Oh my god.
Yo, it was just the three of us singing "Top of the Morning," all pointing at Hilly, and Hilly was like, "That shit is so fucking top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning."
Like, what kind of bullshit, yo? Oh my god.
Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Come on, man. You don't want to just go out there and get this shit, bro.
Like,
Come on, man.
like
Like that's what. Like I think that's
the only part that motherfuckers like to remember, though. Other than that, you don't remember shit else about the song. That's the problem.
Pretty much.
That's the problem. Like, I get, like,
that's what
if
makes
the
it-
hook was good, along with the rest of the fucking song, and motherfuckers were reciting bars like a motherfucker. See, this motherfucker's not even saying lyrics.
But that's what makes. I
need a girlfriend.
I need a girlfriend.
Come on, man. That shit's tough.
All right, whatever.
Haley just hates fun, man.
No, I do
No,
not.
it's all good to admit that you don't like fun, but like
What the fuck do you mean? Yo, I love rappers having fun.
mean-
just don't make it fucking ass, bro.
The thing is though, right? Like I almost see rap like in a way like overall, like you know how like you have like NBA 2K, like the overalls, like the character, like the
Yeah.
players and stuff. That's almost honestly how hip hop is, because you got some people are gonna be like have like a full 10 out of 10 of lyricism, but you got some people that are like better with flow and things like that. Baby Keem's flow is amazing.
Baby Keem's flow is so
sick.
It's so sick.
So
bro.
I feel like when you have a flow, when you have a really good flow, you can get away saying whatever the fuck you want, and it just somehow works.
That's
like,
true.
Bro, you read the lyrics
That's
to
very
Family
true.
Ties. Some of that shit just don't make sense, but it doesn't matter because it sounds
like
sick.
Baby Keem has that. I think Future has that. 'cause,
Future definitely has that. I'm not listening to fucking Future to be like, damn, let's get fucking
right?
introspective.
Like, oh
in
my
this
god,
bitch.
these lyrics have changed my life. Nah,
I'd say someone who got an underrated flow, which like might not make sense, but I'm gonna say Snot.
Snot. It's not.
I'm gonna
I
say
see it.
because some of his
Snot
verses
is
you can read on Genius, you be like, dude, what the heck are you saying?
What the fuck did you just
but
say, Snot?
because it flows right and he catches a beat every time, I'm like, okay.
Like the
Nah.
like I think of like the part where like Keem on fucking Family Ties goes, "Mama had to cater for the coupe that we rode at the school on the way to Popeyes." That entire like
Oh,
verse
yeah.
where that
Fire.
part is so
Fire.
sick, dude. And like that's the type of shit that I think that Baby Keem is capable of. I think if like people say that like Family, I don't even think Family Ties is the best song off that album if I'm being honest. But
I
That's
don't
fair, that's fair.
either. Actually,
I think Hooligan, but Hooligan is an even better example of him having an even sicker flow. Like his, and read the fucking lyrics to that song, bro. None of that shit makes sense.
Like, yeah,
I cannot fuck with no corny bitch. Or he's like,
like
there's the other line where he's like, all dressed in all black like an emo bitch. It doesn't make fucking sense, dude.
if I got to pick between an immaculate flow and garbage lyrics, or garbage flow but good lyrics, I'm picking the good flow and the bad lyrics.
Yeah.
And like his voice is like people are always 50-50 on Keem's voice, but
It was the
I
same
love
way with
Keem's voice.
It was the same way with Kendrick when you started starting out. Because, but I feel like once the like,
thing is, he's going to evolve.
yeah,
He is going to evolve, and like I can't wait to see Baby Keem evolve.
that's
I
the
can't
same. That's the same thing with like Mr. Herbert's good old G Herbo.
What are you talking about?
wait. Is
With, like-
Speakerboxx Studios endorse G Herbo?
No, I'm just saying like that's the same like argument
Yeah.
you could sit here and make with G Herbo. Just like
yeah, but G Herbo doesn't have Kendrick Lamar in his corner.
No, I'm just saying
yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm just saying like garbage flow with like good lyrics or that the et cetera et cetera. But
Yeah.
point being is like I don't know. I just don't like G Herbo. Like this motherfucker does not stay on a beat.
It's
at
so
all.
crazy. It's so crazy that this
It's like-
conversation about Baby Keem within seconds turned into G Herbo.
Fucking it. Oh God.
Nobody say a damn thing about G Herbo.
Listen, no, no,
I just want y'all
I just
motherfuckers to
gotta-
know I hate G Herbo.
Nah, I just gotta bring that to attention. Like you could think of a different rapper that like is kind of in the same conversation.
where like the flow is
Where the
really
flow-
just everything
yeah.
they've got.
Yeah. This is
yeah.
like a mixed bag.
The last thing I'll say about Baby Keem is Keem, you really gotta try to fuck this up. Like you dropped your what is it now? His second project. I guess this is probably his third or fourth. That was his first like proper studio album. You really have to try to fuck this up
Yeah,
because
it's gonna be a harder. Fuck
if
up
there
than
I have never seen like someone care more about their cousin than
Right.
Kendrick Lamar cares about Baby Keem.
Right.
Kendrick loves Baby Keem. And like it's really sick for him to see because it's like it's nice to see that, because we have this like I feel like a lot of people have this notion about Kendrick that he's like this isolationist, doesn't want to like, he's only introspective all the time, but like when he sees Keem's having fun, he's like, I want to have some fucking fun too. They're performing at Coachella next year as the Hillbillies, and
But-
it's fucking sick. I can't wait.
Speaking of cousins, also Vince Staples and Joey Fats.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's another great. Like I love seeing family care about each other in the
Vince
business.
Staples,
Who's Joey Fats?
Joey Fats, he's a Long
He's
Beach,
yeah.
from Long Beach as well. He's Vince Staples' cousin. He's like not really known like that. You wouldn't really know like Joey Fats unless you really like paid attention to like that era of, because there was one time in rap where a bunch of just rappers were just working together. You had Vince Staples, Action Bronson, Ab Soul, Dash, Wretch, ASAP Mob, Flatbush Zombies, Pro Air, and Vera all collaborating.
I
And
forgot who fucked
Alchemist.
that up.
ASAP Yams died.
Oh, you fucked it up.
No. I'm saying no. There was a whole.
We gotta cut
There was a whole.
No, we can't keep that
That's for the after party.
That's for the explicit version. You
that's
gotta
the-
pay
yeah, you're gonna
$50 to hear that.
You're gonna have to pay $10 on our $10 on our Patreon to listen to that one again.
No, because we can't.
Yeah, no, but ASAP Yams died. Capital Steez died. I think Wretch got locked up. And Earl Sweatshirt and Mac Miller, they also was like collaborating. But I feel like people, they just like started growing because most of these dudes were kids.
Yeah.
And they also started growing. We also started realizing, I don't want to hang with these people no more. Maybe their ideas different and stuff like that. Maybe some people fell off because you also have my God, what's his name? I used to run around with Vince Staples. Oh, Ashton Matthews.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
You don't really hear about him no more. So,
but yeah, and I think another reason why like the whole family connection is like so sick to me is this is the only time you're ever gonna hear me talk about my own music on this podcast because I fucking hate talking about my own music.
Why?
I don't know. I've always been so like closed off. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I treat the music version of me as like a separate version of myself. When I get into like talking about like music like as myself and not like in this weird persona that I make myself out to be in music, if it gets all muddy. The only reason I make music is because of my cousin, who you can also hear later on. He is the only person I invited to our artist showcase is my cousin.
Okay.
And he is the only reason I make music. He was the first person to make a song with me. He produced my entire first album.
Word.
And like that's why I love Keem and Kendrick's relationship so much because I see so much of me and my cousin in Keem and Kendrick, and I see so much of myself in Keem. And like that's why I fucking love Baby Keem so much. He's like I see so much of myself in him. Shout out to fucking Baby Keem. Number two. Number two.
So,
we just keep going on fucking tangents.
I'm just gonna give a spoiler alert to my number one as well. They're
Okay.
number 2 and 1 are both Kendrick albums.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh, so now we just gotta find. Well, wait. Let's. All right.
So what's the,
So I'm assuming we know which two Kendrick albums it is. Can you have the rest of us guess which order you have it put in?
Yeah, let's do that.
It's 14, 15, right? Or sorry, 13, 15, right?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
2015, 2013. I'm assuming one of them is the one we already talked about.
No, actually, it's not the one we talked about.
Wait, we're doing okay. So
okay.
shit. Now we got to find out.
Is it his second album?
No, dude, we talked about this. It's that fucking brick wall, man. It's that fucking brick wall. It's that stupid fucking brick wall.
That's one of them. Yeah,
Okay.
It's that stupid fucking brick
Then it's a
wall.
Pimp the Butterfly.
but then
But now we have to figure out,
Yeah.
did he put...
I'm gonna say
Section
Pat,
80?
I swear to fucking God, I'll leave this podcast right now if you tell me that Damn is a better album than To Pimp a
Wait, is it
Butterfly.
Damn? My nigga, if it's Damn,
I'll
Listen,
walk
if
out
it's
right now.
Damn,
I will walk out
listen,
right now
I'll
if you
get
sit here and
high
tell
right
me that
now.
To Pimp a Butterfly is a
Let's
better
fucking
or a worse album than Damn.
That's the preview right there. I swear to God.
I hope you got your shoes on, bro.
listen. We about to stand. Listen, you about to see the hottest reaction right now. Say that motherfucking. No, don't leave the room. What you doing? Get your ass back in here. What the fuck is you doing? Hey yo.
This nigga done left the room.
my God.
left the room.
Yo, get back in here,
Back
bro.
in here, bro.
Yo.
Now say that motherfucking album with your chest.
I can explain.
No,
I
don't
was
explain.
looking-
Just say that
I was looking
motherfucking
for the
album.
remainder of Pat's IQ outside, but I couldn't see it.
Yeah, number 2 for me is To Pimp a Butterfly.
Okay. What's the number one?
You already know it's Damn, but we're gonna go.
Yo, but he's
I
about to
fucking hate this
explain.
podcast.
But yeah, let's go. Let's
I fucking hate this podcast.
so
This shit sucks. 3 of the worst people I've ever met.
Because Damn is his best fucking album besides Section fucking 80.
He about to
So-
explain. He about to explain.
No
Like-
fucking way.
the same way how we're talking about, it's not necessarily like what we think is like the best.
This is literally, I
But-
just literally pushed against my entire point that I just spent like 10 minutes making.
But for me, good kid, To Pimp a Butterfly and Damn are all tied. But
10 out of 10.
I have like personal preferences for them. But I must say that To Pimp a Butterfly is definitely my second favorite. It was like probably my first hip hop album I listened to like front to back over and over and over and over again.
Fucking Fucking great album.
Yeah, it's very iconic.
It's his best album.
It's what the song "The Blacker the Berry" single-handedly what got me to
It's his
like
best album.
Black Power and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not gonna say it's his best.
It's his best album.
No,
It's not.
It's
I'm
not.
sorry.
Any album with Mortal Man ending it is his best album, bro. If one of the worst songs on your album is King Kunta,
it's not though.
King
What?
Kunta's not one of his best.
King Kunta's fucking amazing.
I don't know if
Kunta
it's
is
the
not
worst
one of his
on
best.
there.
It's not.
But but you see what I mean though is it's not one of the best songs on that album, but it's a fucking sick song, dude.
Like, if anything,
you got
I
a
would
bone to pick.
I would say, honest to God, the worst song off of it.
Oh God, that's hard.
The worst.
Anything you say is gonna get people pissed off.
Yeah, no matter what you answer to that.
Complexion.
Bruh.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Fuck you.
I knew you were gonna say
Honestly,
Sean's gonna kill you.
I would say
Oh, fuck you.
What?
You don't love yourself.
That's self love right there. What the fuck?
only because it's like
I'm telling your therapist, bro.
You fucking hate yourself.
I'm telling your therapist, bro. I'm gonna tell him that you've been off the meds. I'm gonna tell him that you don't love yourself. Fuck
no,
you, bro.
I do. It was an eye is good, but it's like
You don't love yourself.
I don't know. Like I think the other songs are like more powerful in a like
for sure.
lyric wise, not like message wise.
that.
For sure.
I see his point.
Like
I think his I think the point he's making is that while I is more like individualistic and about sense of self, I think all the other songs on To Pimp a Butterfly talk about something that is so much bigger than yourself.
Right.
It's so much bigger than
Right.
you.
Yes.
So like
Yo, that's not one song that just talks about himself and over some
sick production.
Yeah, over all of that and like in an overarching story of like, okay, you know, we got fucking so much shit going on in America at the time, and then we have fucking mobs, riots, all this other shit, and you know, fucking BLM and whatnot, just fucking going crazy. And it's like, well, shit. Well,
about me?
One song, yeah. What about me? The one person, you know, just like, how does this affect me? How am I feeling about this? You know, and you know, that's pretty much like, at least I would say like, you know, how eyes could be understood.
All right, there we go. I guess now we'll save the damn talk for when we get to one.
yeah,
We'll save the damn talk for when we get to one.
Yes,
All right, let's go two, Sean.
Number 2. Ooh, I don't know.
He's gonna be like, I love that new Bayani album.
Yo, number 2.
Really think about it. If you want, we could. If Hilly knows his, then we could skip to Hilly and then go back to you right after.
I don't know. I feel like I want to shout out. Like, hold on.
This ain't a shout, bro. This a preach. This is your second favorite album of all time.
My second favorite album of all time.
I'm gonna be honest. My number one is kind of cheating, but I'll explain when we get there.
It's your own
Dang.
shit, ain't it?
No, that's not my own shit.
Oh,
I fucking hate my music.
Oh, come on, bro. You can't even talk much music like that.
all right. So what's your?
No, if I'm my number one hater, then that pushes me to be even better.
that's one way of looking at it.
I guess yeah.
I'm gonna say 1992 by Game.
1992 by
What
Game.
the fuck? You better explain this shit right now.
It was a dope album.
All right,
It was a dope album. It was a dope album.
There you go.
Dope album. That's it.
1992 by The Game. Best song off 1992, The Game.
When
I'm gonna say I grew up on Wu-Tang because I fucked with the sample. And that was
I grew
probably
up on
his-
Wu-Tang.
Yeah, that was probably his hardest song on there.
I
lyric-wise.
can't dispute any of this because I haven't. That's another.
I
one
also
gotta
listen to,
listen
but I
That's
know
another one
the
gotta
game.
listen to.
The game's an amazing lyricist, so I
Yeah.
can't really argue too much.
Arguably
against
top 5 of all time. There you go. Hilly's looks like
All right,
he just-
Hilly,
Oh,
Hilly's hater
of
mode.
all-
All right,
of
all right.
all time.
that is a hot ass take.
Yeah, I
Like a
mean,
Lupe Fiasco
motherfucker.
is Lupe Fiasco.
I mean, if
is
you're
in that top
basing
five,
it,
too.
if you're basing it off of like pure lyrics of all time,
Fuck no.
top 10 prop maybe. I don't know about 5.
It's top 10. Top 10. We'll give him top 10.
I don't even know about top 10
All right.
either, nigga.
Maybe not top 10, but Game is in top at least.
Top 2. We ain't 2.
No, I ain't.
All right, Hilly, let's hear your number 2.
Number 2 is a classic.
This will probably be the oldest one on our list.
Yeah, this is a straight up classic. That is just so influential, and only female probably artist that that out of all of us are gonna probably mention.
Are you gonna say the miseducation of Lauryn Hill?
Damn motherfucking straight.
I knew it.
Miss motherfucking education of Lauren motherfucking Hill. Miss Lauryn Hill.
Fair.
Dude,
Fair.
the album is so good front to back.
Fair.
The album is fucking
Fair.
perfect front to back, dog.
Dope rapper too.
And it's one of the only albums that you'll still see today where people will constantly try to sample flip it because
Yes.
Lauryn Hill fucking cooked on that album.
Absolutely fucking cooked for her
Miseducation.
only fucking album before
Right?
she got fucked over.
The
absolute
definition of
fucking cooked.
retire before your downfall.
Now she's a top 10 lyricist of all time for me, easily.
Like I really wish she didn't have fucking legal issues or any of that extra shit. Cause like, bro, I really would want to have like seen where her music would have gone.
What?
What the fuck?
What are you two laughing at?
What?
It sounded like you about to start up this.
You were about to say something else because you were like, I would have said it. I was like, what are you about
Nah,
to say?
you're wild for that. See, nah, y'all, no.
I fucking hate this podcast.
What the fuck are y'all on? No.
Nah, bro,
This
nah.
podcast fucking
no.
sucks.
I don't
We're
care, bro.
talking about music.
No,
What the fuck
bro,
I want to see about anything about
No, you didn't. No, the way it sounded at first, I'm
No,
like,
bro, you said
My only regret
I swear,
was
I
too
want to
young
have
for
said,
Lauryn
and you paused. And I looked at you. I was like, "What the hell are you about to say?"
Hilly's only regret was too young for Lauryn Hill.
Nah, you're not gonna do that to me. Fucking
All right,
shit.
Oh
bro, we
my
gotta end the
God.
Lauryn Hill conversation now before it gets disrespectful.
No, hell no, when it edited.
Fuck it.
Yes, we the
No,
fuck are.
we're not.
Yes,
Because
we
it was
are.
bro. You didn't say it.
no, you didn't
see,
say
But
it.
your pause was crazy. You literally paused at that exact moment.
If she didn't have legal issues, man, I would have.
All right, bro. All right, bro.
Fuck y'all.
What's the best song off Lauryn Hill's Miseducation?
Oh my fucking god! All
What's the best song off the
Holy
Miseducation?
shit.
my
Shout out to Lauryn Hill. I fucking love
Shout
you,
out to
Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill, man.
Fucking love you, Lauryn Hill.
Listen, other than
Saved my life.
like other than we talking about her Fuji stint and whatnot, but like
It's X Factor for me.
X Factor really.
I fucking love X Factor so much.
It's for me. It's between Do Up and Everything Is Everything.
Doo-wop is, oh my god, dude.
That's like those two songs alone. 9 times out of 10, I will never skip it if it ever comes up on my like songs, because I have
everyone knows doo-wop that thing.
almost I have almost 4,000 songs on my Spotify. And for it to come up, I'm just like, if I'm really feeling it, 9 times out of 10, I'm never skipping it.
So what's her legal issue? She can't rap no more?
No, it was a really long thing, and like her being sued and whatnot. I don't remember.
I think it just disinterested her from the industry.
Yeah.
Oh, so
And she didn't want to.
No, but like on top of that, she legitimately, I think she had jail time. I'm not joking.
You know, I think
She did. She did. She
Yeah,
served.
so it was
She
like
served.
on top of all of that, and then her legal troubles, that like fucking shit her like career so hard. Well, shit on her career so hard. It was just like, it was hard to come back from that, especially like after the fact, So she just sat here, and I don't know what she did afterwards after she got out, but she focused on, just raising her kid. That's it.
Yeah.
Speaking of the kid, I hate to bring this up, but y'all know the kid's a Trump supporter.
All right.
She was at
Ounce of number one.
Anyways, yeah, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill's a great album. Shout out to it.
amazing album. Yes, yeah,
Fucking shout out to it. All right, my number one. It's the most important albums, but I'm only including it as one because it's a trilogy. And Haley, you mentioned that you wanted to listen to them a bit more, but they're the most influential artists of all time to me.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The Saturation trilogy by Brockhampton, released in 2017, when they released 3 albums in a single year, and every single one of them was a back to back banger.
I think 2 was probably the best.
2 has I think 2 most people say is the best because that's where all the bangers are. All the bangers are on 2. 3 is my favorite because that's when they get fucking sad with it. I love when they get sad and alternative with it, but. All I'm gonna say about it is, if you haven't listened to the Saturation series, that's like 3 hours worth of music waiting for you, calling your name. Fucking amazing, back to back work. Kevin Abstract, Matt Champion, Joba, Don McLennan, Merlin Wood, Bareface, all of them fucking did their thing on those 3 albums, and that Summer of 2017 would not have been the same without him. That is my #1 album of all time. Let's listen to your dumb fucking whatever, fucking stupid ass fucking album.
My favorite album of all time is Damn, and I will stand on that. I will say it with my chest. I don't care. It is my favorite album, and I personally think it's Kendrick's
As
best.
you should.
Damn.
All right, next one.
Damn so like Damn is such a good album that whatever you pick as the worst song is not even that bad.
Yeah.
Like if, off the top of my head, I would say the worst song would probably, if I had to like
Love.
either Love or Loyalty for me.
Loyalty.
But even so, they're not like
No, Love is great. Zachary's feature is fucking awesome.
it is.
Yeah.
But-
Awesome album feature.
No, Damn, I feel like for me is like a combination of like some things that you can like just bump with your boys and you're not worry too much about like, you know, the lyrics. Like Good Kid, Mad City kind of had that vibe too.
You put on fucking Sing About Me, I'm Dying on Thirst in the car.
Okay, yeah, not
And your boys are all fucking crying. You got fucking shot at with the song.
But then it also has still some of those like pro black elements like that, like the Black of the Berry had. He's still like talking about important shit, but he has like I feel like I like the production value more. It's like more
Yes.
organized. It's like his most like artistic album. Like
Yeah.
it was art.
Yeah.
And
Agree.
yeah, I think it's I'm trying to think picking a favorite is so hard, but
Element.
I'd say for me be either Fear, Duckworth,
Duckworth is such a good
or
song.
Fear,
Blood.
Duckworth, or Blood's just a little intro, but DNA, yeah, DNA.
DNA is dope.
I think DNA unfortunately hit that part where it was
Too
much.
Yeah.
too much for me. But I still appreciate it for how good it is.
For me, it was Fear, Humble, and Element.
Fear, Element, Duckworth.
I would say Fierce is. I got flack for this before, but I think Fierce is my favorite Kendrick song of all time.
Fear is sick. Fear is a fucking sick
I'll
song.
say XXX.
That's just
X,
an
X,
amazing.
Extra
one.
Blunts,
Yes,
yeah.
I think I probably looked at more than DNA, so that'd probably be my top 3 for sure. Yeah,
There you go.
I gotta go back and listen to Yeah, because I never actually gave that song a chance.
I never really gave it a chance either, so I couldn't really grade it. 'Cause I didn't know, but
My homeboy was talking to me about that because I had him like over the summer when I was doing my summer series. I had him on my show, and we were talking about favorite Kendrick albums, and I played like 3 songs off of my favorite Kendrick albums, and it was literally like Good Kid, Mad City to Butterfly, and Damn.
mm-hmm.
And it's like I just played one song from each of those albums, and it was like, boom, we talked about it, etc. And then next, he was like, oh, he was quoting Ya, and I'm like, where the fuck is that from? And he was like, oh, that's from Ya, and I'm like, oh, damn.
I ain't listened to all that.
Yeah, I should. Yeah,
I didn't catch that.
like that's the only. I think that's the only song that I don't have saved off of Damn. I shit you not. Yeah, that's the only song. Is just Ya. Oh wait, no, and Blood.
Which is fair because Blood's just
that's
but I think Blood was a good way to start it out, and and it's a crazy album because you can listen to it backwards and it has a completely different meaning.
Like that's the only motherfucker that did that shit.
Yeah, like the direct like
You
his
fucking rolling your eyes, but you know that shit's
like,
fucking true. Fucking
his director's cut or whatever you want to call it, like was literally just like a different version of the album cover and literally had all the tracks just in reverse.
but
order.
in blue, for fuck's sakes. Like, come on. Now.
It was cool.
Blue.
What?
Oh shit, it's blue.
all right, fuck you.
What? That shit's blue.
What the fuck?
All right, fuck you.
But
All right,
something else I love about
fuck you,
Damn,
kid.
What the fuck is a different color? Damn's red. That shit's not blue.
The reverse of it when you listen through, like when you listen
blue.
back to, yes.
Okay.
it's crazy. But
That album's called Zam.
You can listen.
All right, fuck. Fucking Sam, you fucking clown. Oh my god. Oh.
But I love how you can. It's timeless. So like every now and then, one song will blow up more than the other ones. Like Humble was like the big song. But then now that shit came out. That whole album came out. It was 2017. That was like 6 years ago. Yep. And now Pride is like one of the more popular songs now. I've been hearing it everywhere.
Pride and Love in the middle of like the pandemic was really big.
So it's like to have an album like that where it's so timeless, and a lot of the tracks are like so well made that literally 20 years from now, who knows? Like X can be the most popular song for all we know. Like
who knows?
It's just timeless.
The damn predictions.
Damn. That's my favorite album of all time.
All right, Sean, and then Hilly. Let's close this out.
Oh my lord!
What's your number one album?
My number one album of all time.
Motherfucker, if you haven't already decided this, then what the fuck have you been doing this whole time?
Listen to the conversation.
What you mean? Yeah. I would probably have to say favorite album of all time. My gosh.
Heavy question.
It's a very heavy question. Jeez, of all time? I hate the word of all time. That makes me think.
That's a lot of time.
That's all of it.
That's all of it.
A lot of time. Like I feel like
that's all of it, bro.
I feel like the word of all time like cultivates all the top fives into like one little like album. Like
motherfucker, just answer the question.
No, because I got one, but it's like it's not my favorite of all time. Honestly, I don't think I have a favorite album of all time.
All right, then what was your second favorite album?
My second favorite album was
The Game.
The Game.
All right, that's his favorite album then.
I think I got a favorite album.
You got a favorite album at the moment?
Yeah, what's your favorite album?
Moment? Who? I'ma say
Scaring the Hose.
No, I'ma say
fire.
Damn. Because
we just talked about damn, bro.
No. It's stuck between Strange.
You're looking right now, shit.
It's stuck between Strange Places by Wolf Morpheus, The Sunshine by Silky Southern.
Silky Southern.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to put you on about. The backseat house from Atlanta. We're this group of sick fucking rappers. I'm telling you right now, these dudes are fucking sick. Every single one of them have put out.
Today's
music.
date is September 25th, 2023. Just a heads up.
Like
in case they blow up, we just want to make sure.
We're already blowing up. Marco, what's his name? One of them, Marco Plus. He signed to Cinematic. I think he's the only artist.
We'll send this clip over to them.
But fuck with Backseat House. Marco Plus, Silky Southern, Loki Has Died, Vince Rocket. I think the other dude's name is Smiles. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot the rest. I'm sorry, but I'm just saying, like those. Oh yeah, it's Silky Southern. I wanna know what the fuck. He was the first dude I freaking texted on. I'm tweaking. Anyway, real shit. Sick group. I fuck with y'all. Shout out to Backseat House.
All right, Hilly, you ready to close this one out?
Okay, so I'm gonna probably be like Sean a little bit and just be like, for now, like greatest album. I would say, and it is a set trio like yours, Gio. It is the King's Disease series.
The King's Disease series. Fucking
1, 2, and 3, just straight bangers, just back to back to back. Just like one was like the one was the bass. Obviously, it was a really good album. Definitely was not a bad album. Two was fucking phenomenal.
Is the best album.
Fucking 2 was literally so damn good. And then when he came up with 3, I was just like, damn. Just straight fucking damn. Bro, literally, I think.
Bro, if I don't stop hearing about fucking damn, bro, I'm about to get fucking.
All right. Shut the fuck up.
That's what I'm saying.
But like, listen, Hood to Hood, Reminisce, I'm on Fire. Literally, I'm on Fire is like one of like my favorite albums off that fucking album. Like, oh my
Nobody
God.
featuring the aforementioned Miss Lauryn Hill off of King's Disease 2 is my favorite of the King's Disease.
Bro,
So
and
that's a new
then
feature
once,
she did.
yeah, and then Once a Man, Twice a Child, First Time, bro. Okay, so the top 2 songs, period, off that album, I'm on Fire and First Time. It's just like when you think about shit, like in retrospect, like when you first hear somebody, it's like First Time. That's literally what it was. The whole personification of like what that song meant. It was just like the first time you're hearing somebody, the first time you're hearing probably Nas, this, that, and third. It's just like you see them, you fuck with them, and you're like vibing onto the music, like holy shit. And then next thing you know, you go and look at what else they got, and you're like, who the fuck is this man? And he literally described how he like was first introduced to like Tupac and whatnot when he first heard Tupac when he was with Digital Underground and whatnot. And you know he did Rebel Underground and whatnot. He was like, what the fuck? You know, who is this kid? You know, et cetera, et cetera. And then fucking I'm on Fire is just like like a kind of inspiration song where it's just like, you know, you gotta keep going. It's like I'm on, like the whole hook for that is like I'm on fire, I'm on fire, and I'm just like, oh, that shit is just fucking amazing.
There it is.
Kings.
There it is.
King's Disease 3. All right, let's run back our what we have on our list one more time. I'll start with my top 5 from bottom to top. Because the Internet, Childish Gambino. The Life of Pablo by Kanye West. Melt My Eyes, See Your Future by Denzel Curry. Why am I forgetting my number 2? My stupid.
Shit, I forgot my number 5.
Wait.
Huh?
Baby Keem.
Baby Keem,
Oh, yeah,
Melodic Blue, and then the Saturation Trilogy, Brockhampton.
All right, so it was 5 for me. It was 2014 for Still Drive. 4 was DS2 by Future. 3 was My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. 2 was To Pimp a Butterfly, and 1, which I'm still standing on, is Damn.
Yeah, you can stand all you want, bro. Let's fucking kick you over.
We'll stand on that fucking hill together, brother.
Fucking kick both of you over.
My 5th. I really did forget my 5th.
I really did forget my
Hold
5th
on.
too.
Your 5th was
Oh yeah, I don't like. I don't like shit. I don't go outside.
Yeah, yours was Earl's.
My 4th was, I think it was it was Capital Steve's American Corruption. My 3rd was.
Oh my god! What the hell was your 3rd?
Yeah, what was your 3rd?
Did you say a 3rd? You did say a 3rd.
You did say a 3rd. Shit. I might have to go back to the logs for that one.
Yo, what was my
Legends
3rd?
Never Die.
Oh yeah, Legends Never Die by Juice WRLD.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then my 2nd was 1992 by Game. And my 1st wasn't my old time. It was tied between my favorite album right now, and it's tied between Strange Places by Wolf Morpheus and The Sunshine by Silky Southern. But I'm not gonna lie, I fuck with Wolf Morpheus, but I'm gonna have to give it to The Sunshine, Silky Southern.
There you go. And then Hilly's from the bottom up.
I forgot what the 5th even fucking was.
It was Logic, wasn't it? Or was Logic
I thought it
4?
was 4th.
Yeah, I think
Logic
that
was 4.
I don't remember the 5th.
Because of the Internet, 2014.
Shit.
What was your 4th?
I don't
What the
like
hell?
shit.
My 4th was The Incredible.
No, I mean, yeah.
Two
What was your 5th? What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't remember my
Where was late registration on that?
No, Late Reg was talked out. Late Reg is 3 for him.
3.
No, that what? No. Okay, no, I remember. So, The Incredible 2 story. Then it was late registration. Then it was Good Kid, Mad City. Then it was
Miseducation, and then it was.
now the King's Disease series, Disease 1, 2, and 3.
There you go. All right. Do we want to just close this out here then?
Yeah, might as well just close it out now.
Yeah.
In the good little 2-hour session. Now I don't even know if anyone's ever going to hear this, but
Oh, they
the
will.
four-
Oh, they will.
They will.
we'll share this one as much as we can. The 4 of us will definitely listen back to this one.
Oh
after
yeah,
I'm
for
finished.
sure.
This is a lot of fun.
Yo,
Just a reminder, I'm Gio,
I'm Patrick.
Sean.
Ellie.
and you just listened to Speakerboxx Studios signing out for the night. We'll see you guys next time.